Well, 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 if it isn't my little disciple Chatfish returning to their loving and benevolent god, Kip. Oh, alright, how are we doing today, chat? Are we ready to take on the world that is black and white? It's not black and white, it has color. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up. It is what it is, damn it. Alright, we're on the Japanese island. And where we last left off, chat, do you remember? I don't scarcely do. I quite easily recollect. We planned a great war with the Japanese people. The Japanese people. The Japanese Chatfish. This island's fate is all but sealed. Just kidding. No, it isn't. Oh my god, my fat friggin' people need more food. They're so chubby. How are we doing on population, by the way? Oh my god, it's weird to be playing this game again. I'm just like, what? I'm playing black and white again? Weird. There are 381 people, and 348 is the adult population capacity. Because they've maxed out how many people they can actually have, we're going to have to continue to increase. Okay, we're going to... Sorry, I'm making a new street here. My brain has to be distracted. You gotta pirate it? What are you talking about, mate? Pirating? Oh, mate, I sail the 7 seas. Blimey. Like, blimey. Blimey. There, that'll help us extend our adult population to include 7 more bucketfish. Like, well, only 7 of us. That's more than 0. Yes, chat, that is more than 0. How is Chatfish doing? By the way, we are close to Wednesday's goal. I cannot believe it, chat. You are quite far ahead. I might, I may. No, I'm kidding. I was going to say, one day get Culvers. Just like, woo! No, I'm kidding. That's a luxury. Ah, man, I'm obsessed over that place. It's not even, like, that amazing. It's just one of those places that I have memories of it because we used to go there when we would travel and stuff. I miss traveling. Ah, giggles! It always trips me up when I see my drawings pop up on my phone notification. That's true. Giggles, I try to make use of your drawings whenever possible, if I can. There are some of them that are, like the Aerith laying on her back one. That one ain't gonna... That one... No, probably not. Like, what? Okay. I guess you would be demonetized. Alright, so, as it stands, we're doing pretty good. Jana also mentioned that my installation might have been bugged, hence why I have access to all these spells in advance. But you know what? If that's true, I don't care. It's amazing as far as I'm concerned.
We've taken over the town.
Oh hey, we got some tribute for coincidental. I don't know what town we took over. Are there people that even live here? There allegedly is people that live there. I don't believe it. Alright, we're gonna have this army follow them. Alright, chat. So the question is, what do you think? I want to know what your thoughts are, so typey in the chat. Do we start trying to impress them, maybe? Should we actually switch our policy from military to impressiveness and become a good people? A Chatfish people? A people ruled by the bucket, for the bucket? Chat, we don't actually know what the bucket is, Kip. In fact, Chatfish don't even know what Chatfish are. It has evolved, but since he also wanted to install it and check how his stuff looked. Yes, this is the Black and White 2 Plus mod, as opposed to the other one. Alright, let's check our objectives. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, and thank you for the gift of membership, Zenothium. Very generous. Gibbs Choice. Could you, by chance, DM that to me on Discord, and I will make sure it's tracked appropriately? If not, no worries. I'll write it down. You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Build 10 embellishments. That's not... Kill every living thing for 20,000 tribute. That is actually relatively doable, all things considered. Every living thing is every person, right? If we go evil. Link all your influence bubbles together for 5,000. There's nothing in here for a lot. That's for 10,000. That's relatively easy to do. Increase your happiness in your town. Increase happiness is what that means. Get the creature to build 30 buildings. That's going to take a while. I have an idea on how to make that doable. But I will have to win the map first to do that properly. Okay, so, bucket for the chatfish. Okay. Now, do we breach any of their gates?
These Greeks should not be our enemies, but we must oppose them. The Aztecs command us to.
Then the gates are lebreached. Alright, so I have an idea. We're gonna make a unit, and this unit's gonna consist of no more than 5 men. It is a sacrificial unit to waste their power on. Troops are just relaxing here, chilling out. 26 out of 30. I suppose we could bring these boys back and replenish them real quickly. That's not too bad. Just bring them over here. I'll grab the men. We'll use the Japanese settlers as troops so that our beautiful Greek population isn't sent to their death. Actually, Chatfish did let Japanese people in. They let Japanese women in, and so now we have race mixing going on. That noise is truly horrible, isn't it? Like it's a little chatfish screaming at, you know, like a rooster. Like that's what chatfish sound like, chat. I'd have to ask Bopus. I managed to deforest the previous island. It's quite easy if you just spam storehouses under trees and find the hidden ones, the hidden tree next to where the drunk brothers are. Damn, I hate you. Hello, Kips. You are now my background stream while I make potato soup in the crock pot. Good. You now are my background slave. Say, what? What's up, Giggles? Did you know that the Aerith goddess is a bit racist, Giggles? The Aerith goddess that Chatfish have made, she's kind of evil and vindictive. Chat has basically excluded other minorities from our cities. This is not what I would call open-minded. The Chatfish are racist. And because they're racist little bigots, it's like, what? Okay, that's true. Okay, hold on. Don't you fucking go away. Don't you do it. Don't you fucking do it to me, boy. Don't you fucking do it. Get those armies going. Get the cow over there. I think there's more Japanese settlers at this settlement. Just slowly replenish them. I wish there was a faster way to do this, you know what I mean? Like, or to set my hand to only grab men or some shit. Because, like, goddamn, replenishing units. Bit of a hassle. But we do want to do it because we want to make sure that our army is good to go. And bolstered up nice and strong. Because we got a lot of Japanese dudes we have to kill. And I mean a genuine shit ton of them. Alright. That's good enough. I just wanted to bolster it up a bit more. Okay, we can get 120 dudes, so we'll get about 60 warriors and then get some troops recruiting. So we can get some men. Get about 60 archers. That'll do. Black and white was the best with Japanese power. Been a while since I last drew evil goddess Airwolf. That's true. Lazy Scene gives another membership. Thank you very much. You are very generous, little chatfish. Check little, big chatfish. Big round chatfish. How round are we talking? Like, very? Or... Oh, no, we don't. That's right. Alright, so the Siren Wonder is going to be deployed. Make no doubt about it, chat. Vulpus gives a membership too. Are you tracking Vulpus or not? Because I haven't done anything yet. I was gonna wait until after the special bucket military operation happened. Okay, chat, you ready? Let's close this little toolbar. We don't need it. We don't need toolbars. We got war to do. We got fighting to do, chat. All right, I'm sending these sacrificial bucket fishes forward. They are going to be converted into Japanese people. It is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Dang! Oh, you're aiming for Hugo Fugi. That's right, there's a max tier bounty on Hugo Fugi. Memberships are working. And thank you for the gift of memberships, both of you. Very generous. Really appreciate it. Alright. We have to bring up our soldiers as soon as we get that.
Aztecs did not have us in their power, we would end this conflict. We have no true quarrel with these Greeks.
Okay. That's pretty close to the Siren Wonder. I'm surprised they haven't fired it yet. Is it damaged? No, it's functioning. It is ready to fire.
Prepare to allow them with the siren call.
Run! Run! Run, Chatfish! Screaming. Oh shit, here it comes. Big-titted blue woman. Run, Chatfish! Run away!
The siren will choke the enemy. I will convert their men to our cause.
To our cause. A Chatfish. Oh shit, here it comes, Chat! Oh shit. Big woman. Did our men make it? No, they didn't. Two of them didn't. No, they did not make it. Big woman. They're being converted by pussy. Yeah, so the problem with the Siren Wonder is it'll convert all men into them. Like, oh, they're chewing. Okay. They also converted their own people. That's so funny. That affects allied dudes. Alright, so, with that fired, the Siren Wonder should be on cooldown. Right? I'm not entirely sure. Battle Group 1 will follow. It does not look like it's on cooldown. I'm going to be frank with you, Chatfishes. I'm a little bit worried about that. Battle Group 2 will move up in the rear around this little wood area here. The Siren Wonder looks like it's ready to fire. I hope it's got a cooldown or something. Come on, kill him. Kill him. You're really, you're a little cow man. I mean, that works too. God damn it, he ran into a rock.
Ready. Let's head out.
Their creature has breached our walls.
Okay, can we get in? Okay, you are gonna run. Is it archers? Okay. You're just gonna back off. Second battle group's gonna come up to reinforce. Alright, we've got enemies. We've made contact with the enemy, Chatfish.
Let's head out. Onwards.
Those archers are deadly.
Come on, lads. Moving out. Attacking.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Tear down that wall, Mr. Gorbachev. Alright, chat, we're breaking in. We're breaking in! Hashtag all Chatfish welcome! Like, no!
Come on.
This conflict continues, and it is the Aztecs who make us vie with the Greek.
Go, 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 go. Oh my god, you're the dumbest little fucking retard, I swear to god. Take out that wall. Come on, boy. Come on! Archers are skirmishing here. It's a bit of a mixed bag in terms of result. Don't go this way. Go this way. Come on, chat. We need to bust down this gate. Man, what we really need to see is more games like this, chat. More games like Black and White. We need more of that. Hell yeah, we're in. Another chunk. Another chunk. Keep focusing. Don't get distracted. No, don't get distracted. He's a bit retarded. He's our little cow man. Using his ass all the time. Come on, smash it. Smash it down. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Get that chunk. I want to get the creature in there. I might not be able to. There's that little chunk there. Come on, boy. Come on. I'm having a hard time getting him in there. Okay, what we should do is just order an attack in there. We need to go for the Siren Wonder. Alright, just press the attack. I'm a little worried we're taking too long to get in there. Fortunately, this wall is actually preventing too many arrows from successfully firing. What? I mean, that works for me.
Defend the town.
Alright, press into the city, chat. Let's go for the Duke. Alright, we got some boys here.
Ready to go.
Reinforcements are en route. The battle goes well. Once we win this skirmish up here, near the Citadel, we can start destroying that filthy fucking Siren Wonder, or at least damaging it. Maybe we don't even have to damage it. No, we should. We should. To ensure it doesn't work.
Ready to go. Yes, sir. Ready to go.
Ah, shit. Nope, they're not done. They're not done with us, boys. Get ready! We got two battle groups coming from either side. We're surrounded on the hill. We need backup. Something's got to be done. Something urgent. We got mana. Let's use it. Alright, toss that. Reinforcements are coming. Oh, we got it? What? No way, we did it!
The rumors said the Greeks were noble and tempted the Norse with fine towns and enlightened culture. This is wrong. These brutal Greek armies were as violent to us as they were impressive to the Norse. I faced the shame of being defeated by them.
I must cure myself.
My
I
brother must be told. It is like the prophecy. These people must have a god. I have seen miracles and a creature. I must go through the portal to find my brother immediately.
Now we can move on to Nagoyan. Click on the gold scroll when you
Done
want
it,
to leave
Chatfish.
this land.
We have conquered the Japanese people. These troops valiantly held out here. I honestly underestimated their ability to hold on. They managed to repel the counterattack and defeat the Japanese forces. They did it. Our cow perished in the line of duty. Let's check. Is there any other major scroll things that we can do instantly? We won't mess around too much. We could do those things, but honestly, let's keep going on progress for chat. I don't want to do too much meandering, because you can meander for all you want. We can build manors. We can build graveyards. We can teach our creature fire. Fire would be cute, but fire is not necessarily needed. The lightning miracle is also one of those things, like, we don't really need it. Like, the siege workshop, could we? Theoretically speaking, it would be useful to have. The lumber mill would help with wood production. And honestly, I'm thinking production-wise, it's going to be better. Production is always good. Then we'll also get a creature advanced gatherer, so he's just better at gathering across the board. Which will just help our resources. Alright, chat, we've done it. We've claimed this island in the name of the bucket. It's like, the bucket appreciates your help. Let's Chatfish or chopper. Chopper, chopper, chopper. I did that, so I got my 15,000 tribute for them. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, chat, you ready to go to the next island? You ready to rock? Like, hell yeah. Gib. What's I...
Are you sure you wish to leave the land?
No survivors, Chatfish? Alright, chat, fine. I will allow chat to determine whether or not they want to commit mass fucking genocide. Nay, no. Alright, chat. What do you want to do? You want me to commit mass genocide of this island and kill everyone on it? Or do you want me to just move on to the next island? You have 60 seconds to vote, and then we'll have 60 seconds to contest, and then we will wrap it up, and we'll go to the next island. Currently, Chatfish are leaning towards, nay, no. No, no. Chatfish don't want to see genocide, Chatfish. Moo-moos. Why did I put the moo-moos in here? Do they still have that bug where, like, it says it's evil for fucking turning them into food? Let's find out. Fortunately, no, they don't. Our creature, by the way, is considered slightly good. So wherever he goes, the ground, I think, brightens up, I think. He is, ethically speaking, much stronger than us. He's also getting much older, though. Look at how old he is now. I think he's reaching his, like, later stage teens. He's almost his adult. Our big old moo-moo chat's like, moo-moo. Alright, chat, 60 seconds to contest. It's currently slated to be no, so if you would like it to be yes, you may now contest, if you wish to. If not, forever hold your peace, and we shall go to the next island, where we shall spread the faith of Aerith. It's like, worship her as a goddess. That's totally, total. Just not sure what to believe in. You're like, oh no, man. I'm a goddamn Chatfish. Wait, you can just build these? What the fuck? Hold on. Hold up! Miracle Enhancer.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream, little Vulpus. How you doing, little Paul? Or
Yeah.
not Polly. Biff. Oh, I did that.
Yes, we need to get Paul. We need to get Polly in here.
The bucket
I think
should be a force for good, says Polly. Polly donates $2 in favor of switching our alignment to good, becoming a just and noble goddess. Aerith is over her edgy teen phase. Is that what you're saying? Chatfish don't know how to feel about the Waba.
You need to stream to me, yes, in Discord.
In Discord, I am German.
Yes.
Jawohl, mein Frau. Jawohl, mein Frau.
Yes, and I have a correction for you from later from the previous stream.
What's that? Spit it out. Boy.
Mein Kampf is not banned in Germany. That's incorrect.
It was. But yeah, no, it's. I didn't mean
It
that
was. It's not. We have something called the index, meaning it can't be advertised. Yeah, I know. Weird system.
It's because Germans are Germans.
Yes.
Gross. No kidding. Like, start screaming. Alright, currently we're slated to switch the pendulum to good. Is it bad that I don't know whether to say the thumbnail is hot or that it is so close to being demonetized? Says James the Catboy. What? So it's not going to be demonetized. I know how YouTube's terms of service work. Mr. Personality donates $5 in favor of evil. Mr. Personality he is fighting tooth and nail for that. Is that $5 in favor of wiping them all out? All these innocent Japanese people. Just Japanese people. Oh my god. I have to fix the city because like, they don't even have proper food.
Disciple farmer.
Need food. Chatfish hungry. Do we even have like a storehouse here? I don't think they do. You have to make that for them. Little goobers.
Little Japanese people.
There we go. Alright. Does anybody wish to contest the evil? If not, forever hold your peace. I'm just currently setting some stuff up, which might be completely pointless in about 5 seconds, depending on what chat has voted for.
I'm gonna contest that.
I'll just keep operating. I've decided that when donor wars are operating, that I'll just keep operating on the assumption that it will go the way that requires me to do work, so that I have it set up at least.
Good.
Vulpes has fought Mr. Personality. Mr. Personality is now finding himself angry. He hates Germans now. He's like, Germany must be destroyed. Like all Chatfishy should.
Disciple refiner.
Oh fuck, they turned into breeders.
Disciple
Oh shit, well. I tell you, those windmills are fucking... They're weirdly coded, okay? They make me throw my dude sometimes.
disciple.
Okay, so you gotta be very careful with the windmills, by the way, because, like, just one at a time. Windmills are evil. Because it'll turn into breeders if you're too far away. Mr. Personality is $20 in favor of evil. Very generous.
Disciple
I think he's putting his finger down. Or, well, his fin.
I think so too.
Disciple
He's putting his big fin down. He's evil. There, that should help them with their food crisis here. Now, that's in favor of genocide, by the way. So that means everything I just did was completely... That's okay, that happens. If that's the way the wind blows, that's the way the wind blows. But until it's called, I'm gonna fix that wall up. I'm gonna... There we go. Okay, it looks like it's tidying up quite nice. Genocide, says Smudgy. Smudgy's on the side of Mr. Personality for the island. Currently, we're slated to commit heinous acts of genocide. Just like, why would we do that? Chatfish don't understand. Chatfish don't understand nothing. Almost finished fixing up his crappy city. I like how he didn't even finish the walls. I guess we invaded them before they were actually fully finished.
Keeps employing rash tactics.
Almost got that fixed up. Holy schmackarolis, dude. I'm just gonna grab the ore from over here. It's taking forever. Sorry, Japan, says Polly. Polly's dipping out. Will none come to the aid of good? Alright, chat. In that case, 60-second last call for Team Good. And thank you for your generous donations, all contributors. I don't know.
Yes.
Good poked their head around again, but then they got bopped on the snoot. Bopped on the snoot? What the fuck? Oh my god.
Yes, currently evil is sitting at $25 and good is sitting at $7.80.
This would convert all these dudes to citizens. Would they turn into Japanese citizens or Greek? Actually, hold on. Is this actually a genocide button? Let's find out. Okay, you don't need to take my screen away.
Okay.
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
After this, we'll find out what happens. Because that affects the entire area. This is a miracle. You know what the Siren Wonder is, right?
No, actually.
The
No.
Siren Wonder is a power, one of the super weapon buildings that converts anyone into your population.
Ooh.
Including soldiers or enemy attacks. It's a really good defensive miracle because you can basically convert entire offensive armies into your people as they come by clicking this thing. Summons a siren.
Good.
Naked woman.
Kid screaming.
Bina would like this. Bina's like, what? Big woman. I don't know if it'll actually affect allies, though. That's what I'm testing. Because it affected the enemy's allied units, so I'm curious if it'll affect mine.
It's beautiful. And
Nope.
bye-bye,
I don't think it affected them.
naked woman. So they're still Japanese.
Yep. Music just cuts.
Okay.
Science has
Just
been
add-
discovered. Alright, so chat has chosen evil, mind you. Now it's time to see if any of these miracles actually work on our towns. The answer is yes. That
Yes.
fucking killed them. Oh
The
my.
German joins the stream and keeps immediately below stuff and burns stuff. Good.
All right, I've got a nasty idea for this. So, for this city, we're gonna release the plague. I'm gonna release it on my army.
Let's go. Let's move.
I spread it to the population, and then close the gates. Lock them in. Okay, open this gate though. I'm gonna let those troops in and get them infected.
Come on now.
So is that disease spreading? Oh yeah, it's spreading. You can see because they're turning green. We'll see what happens.
He dying.
We're experimenting with some of the evil diseases. I get the troops in there.
Or was that miracle in the base game?
This game, no. This is a mod miracle.
Yeah, no, okay.
The plague thing is a mechanic in the game, and it exists on only, I think, one island that I'm aware of. Or I think you can make it by also taking your creature's turds and dropping it into granary. Stuff, which would poison food, which creates plague. Because your creature's turds can be used as weapons. Alright, we'll see if the plague is actually spreading here. I did kill a lot of people there. Alright, so our weapons program. That's the plague. What's this one? This is lava. Lava's cute, but it's not actually the most effective miracle. Sadly. It just looks cool.
You know, Kip's fire is always the answer.
See, I don't know if the actual rate... I don't have any fire miracles. I'd like
You have lava, that counts.
Damn it, the lava went down that slope. The people here are like running around on fire like... "Ah!"
He's running into the lava to end it more quickly.
Chatfish are just looking at the environment like, Chatfish used to live here. Now Chatfish are dead.
How do you feel about your choices, Mr. Personality? Are you proud? Are you happy?
I'm out of mana, I think. Or am I? Or am I just not grabbing it right away? I gotta check the mana bar. Okay, I just don't have enough mana. Alright, chat. Currently we're slated to be evil, so it's totally ethically and morally correct to do this. So we need to commit mass genocide. And I can think of a few ways to do this fast. But I've got a couple ideas. The first way is to grab... First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on grabbing up as many of the breeders as I can, so that the population stops growing. So we're going to go to breeder-centric areas and try to grab them up. Okay, that's a good chunk of them. I don't think I see any of them anywhere else. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drop these people to turn them into disciple worshippers, which will again start to fuel our ammunition. I'm going to grab another chunk of the population again, and then we're going to turn them into worshippers to basically increase the rate at which we grow mana. And the reason why we're going to do that is so that we can use the blast miracle.
Disciple worshipper.
I don't think I have enough still. Alright, we're going to turn this on. We're going to grab people out of this city. Take care, Jano. We're going to grab people out of this city here, and then we're going to take these people and sacrifice them to help boost our mana. Turn off that. S is a useful tool for finding them. The population of the island is dropping ever so slightly. Now the blast miracle should be charged. Yep. The blast miracle is pretty expensive because it's very... Actually, hold on. Let's turn the day so I can see what's going on here. Also, let's open up the delete tool. This is also going to be important. We're going to demolish all the houses so that there's nowhere for them to hide. They shall not have homes.
Yes.
This is a key thing to do because it's easy to deal with this achievement.
What is the achievement? Kill all Japanese?
Kill
That's all?
every person on this island.
Oh,
Yeah, it's one of the big ones. So it'll get us 20,000 tribute, which is nothing to sneeze at. It's not amazing, but 20,000 tribute is pretty good. It can get us basically almost an item. And it stacks up pretty tall. So we're going to go through here. We're going to go to our city here. And we're going to kind of tear down some of the structures. We're not going to go super crazy here. But this will help encourage the population to stop growing. Tear down nurseries, which will lower the fertility rates a bit. And because the houses are gone, people will stop breeding as much because they're going to not feel like there's enough space for everybody. This will slow down the population rate, which will help us deal with that. Because what we need to do is we need to halt the rate of growth. Then we halt the rate of growth. Then we start pushing the pop down by killing. This makes it easier. Okay, those houses are
this more fun
demolished.
than being a woodcut, professional god woodcutter.
Okay, so we've got this settlement here. There's a handful of people actually left here, but not many.
Animate Acumen says, why do I hear the screams of the damned? $2.
Thank you for the nation. That's an excellent question. You hear them because the screams of the damned are coming from all the people we are committing horrific murder to. So, as you can see, we'll turn off this. Kaboom!
Nuclear explosion.
It sends the little fuckers flying, chat. So yeah, that, yeah, they are actually bouncing.
Boing, boing.
That helped cut down the population here. Is the disease actually running rampant? It doesn't look like the disease is as effective as I would like it to be. I don't think it actually really had much effect. Might have limited spread rate, so it's not overpowered, I guess. Alright, so that explosion really helps fix this up. Those miracles are so hard to do. We're going to look around the map and grab any sort of isolated people that are outside the walls, because there are some here and there. Okay, most of those bodies are over there are from the people that got flung, because their carcasses are... There's a body over here from the blast, by the way. Like, you can see that the blast radius sent bodies tumbling and smacking into the walls, but or a good chunk of them actually went over. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a large portion of the population out of here, or whatever's remaining of the living people, and we're going to quickly grab them and sacrifice them so we can use that miracle again. Because that blast miracle in this mod basically helps us quite a bit. Population of the island should be dropping pretty radically, I think.
Dark Howard says, this game is basically equivalent of The Sims for kids. Pretty much.
Had to get rid of those soldiers. We need homes. Closing the gates is a super important part because it's easier to isolate the population. This village still has people. We've almost got them. I don't think there will be enough people here to be functional. That person's dead. There's nobody alive here. There are people still alive here, but they are burning to death, some of them still. Grab them up. That's like 55 people. 60. That'll help cut down the population quite a bit. A very good number. And to just toss them into the blazer. And so the mass genocide continues. We should be 100% evil, by the way. Yeah, that's a pretty evil looking fucking hand right there. So, let's see, where were we? Alright, so the blast, now we should use the blast on this city here to help cut it down to size. We'll strike this storage house because it's a very important area for them. And that should help clear up the population quite a bit. Yes, our cow is actually good, by the way. Do you notice how the environment changes around him?
Yeah.
He's not like pure good, but he is actually much better than we are. Our creature does not reminisce us of our choices. And so now comes for the next boom boom.
Oh, you mean good in terms of alignment?
Yep. Where's the big density? There's a decent chunk of people here. People weep as God has abandoned them. And it's now time to take the worshippers themselves and start sacrificing them. The population should basically be almost gone.
Look, Kips, Mr. Personality is gaslighting you.
Yeah.
Kips is so evil. He did it of his own free will.
Okay. It'll be hard to see which ones are alive. There are some. There's some. But the population of the world should be declining pretty rapidly. So let us review the actual statistics of the world. Currently, that's our animal statistics. Oh wait, yeah, we want to go towards... There are some people left. There's 238 men left and 28 women left on this world. That's not very good. We could still reverse this decision, but it would take and be catastrophic. Grab these people up, we scoop them up, we kill them all. Boop boop ba doo ba doo boop boop boo boop ba doo ba doo boo. People are still dying. Very good, very good. That's about 58 people in our hands, which is very good. We'll just toss them in the ocean. People in black and white don't know how to swim, so they're yeah, they're gone.
Rip.
Population is down to 181 men and 15 women remaining. There's some people dancing around the barracks for some reason. There's a person. There's a bunch of people right here.
By the way, we're $1 away from today's goal. Or tomorrow? No, tomorrow's goal.
Oh, we can just drop them. Look at that. We just drop them in the magma. There are 2 women left on the island. They're now 0. There's no way to actually fucking safely restore the population.
What do you mean, safely?
I mean, you can. You just have to use god powers to summon women. But that costs points. Now we just have to kill the remaining people, which the boulder is the easiest way to deal with the military. There we go. The Conch Rock, chat. Just pretend it's George R. R. Martin with his characters. Like he just fucking... Oh, there they go. There they go. Alright, this will give us 20,000 tribute. Our men are down to 22 in population. Time to switch this back on, because now we can actually see where they are. The ones that are walking around this friggin' map. Set them gently in the water to drown. Okay, so nothing over here. Not a soul over there. "14 men remain. 29 disciples remain." That's interesting. Hard to figure out what they're hiding. Men down to 11. We've almost completely depopulated the island. One. Oh, we got it. Breedin says I have 29 disciples. But we have completely depopulated this island. There's not a single living person on this island anymore, chat. I mean, there's, you know, a creature who's like, well, fuck me. There you have it, chat. That's about as evil as we can get. Alright. Next island.
The Japanese know what they're up against now. They're sure to take measures against us. Let's go to the next land.
The psychopathic Greek god is here. Like, oh my god, he just killed everyone.
To be fair, knowing Greek mythology, yes, there are psychopaths.
Death. Alright, chat. The morality for this island is reset back to basic. Now, because we have been so evil, we're going to default to good. Unless anybody wishes to contest it.
Brother, I could not stand up to the Greeks. They overwhelmed us.
You are a fool. With defenses and a strong army, they could have been held at bay.
This sounds going to be a bit tricky.
They have some power. I think they have a god. I have seen miracles.
They have no god. You failed.
No, it is as the prophecy says. A weak race will survive an onslaught and will rise again with a god to lead it.
Silence! I will deal with these Greeks according to the teachings of war. I will let them build, and then I will destroy them.
My god.
Remember, we obey the Aztecs. Until we are beaten or we triumph, we must follow the Aztecs.
It won't be easy to take this land. These people are true warriors. You should watch out for their...
These guys think they know war? Let's show them how it's done, boss.
We really do have to build a wall to protect us.
Damn.
And quickly.
His nipple. She's like, what? Don't. Do we really have to build a wall, Chatfish? Now, each policy will be reset on each island, as it always is. So, the immigration policy, we'll have to determine what we do there. It should be a good bitum. Well, it's up to chat for how we handle migration. Thank you for the nation. Very generous.
Disciple breeder.
You guys need to start breeding these women. Chip chop. There's like grabbing women and breeding them. Like, come here, you little shit.
Disciple breeder. Disciple breeder.
That should be enough to get them going. Oh my god, wherever he goes, there's friggin' flowers and shit. Friggin' flowers. Okay, this could be turned into the industrialist area. Over here. What the fuck? Creature, no! Creature bad. Creature killed people. Let's get those out of there. Okay, well, our population just went down because numbnuts over here just attacked those dogs. I know why he did it. He was attacking the dogs. And now he's killing the people. Oh my god, numbnuts! Oh. Fucking Christ. Alright, so war crimes aside, we need to start building. God fucking damn it. Oh my god. Well, it could have been worse. He could have wiped out everybody. Man, that sucks. Okay, so, like, that sucks for a lot of reasons, because, like, we only had, like, 40 people, but, like, that's a good chunk of them dead. And the reason why I'm tossing the dead bodies is so that they don't grieve and mourn them, because it ruins their productivity. You can deal with that if you want by building graveyards, but we don't have graveyards. Kid should be a good god here. Thank you for the nation. Very generous. We shall see. Alright. A tavern. A tavern for Chatfish to get drunk and wasted at. Miracle place for miracles for Chatfishes. Or Chatiricles, if you will. Chatfish, I will point out this is monstrously fucked us, by the way, in terms of our population. Okay, we need to... Oh, my God. We need to... Oh, scream. We need to get that miracle center going, and we need to get trees growing. Because I'm going to tell you right now, trees are going to be one of the big problems. Nimrod, stop building the Tower of Babel. Nimrod! Thank you for the nation. Very generous. Oh, what? Keeps building. He's like, no!
Donation? Where?
Yeah, that's from an animate admin. Thank you for the nation.
Yeah.
And very generous. We've almost made tomorrow's goal. Good job, Chatfish. Okay. What in God's name? There's a fucking little village over there? I've never seen that in my entire life until now. Okay, chat, we are in a bit of a pickle. The game didn't give us a lot of trees. It genuinely did not. So, we really need to plant that there for safety reasons. And we need to turn all this ore rocks into this. We need to get water miracles cooking. ASAP. Put that ore rock back. How much ore is in that mine? It is a bottomless mine. Okay. That's one of the changes they did. Because in this map, it was not bottomless originally, let me tell you.
Disciple worshiper.
So you're going to be farmers.
Disciple farmer.
We just do not have a lot of people. Go figure. Unfortunately, a lot of our population's over here chilling, which is kind of annoying. So I'm gonna go and ramp some of them so I can turn them into disciples that'll do useful shit instead of just fucking around.
Disciple builder. Disciple mine worker. Disciple forester.
There we go. We got a few disciples cooking. Now, the other thing, games like, we really want a lumber mill, but, like, really game, we want water miracles. We really want to start watering these friggin' trees.
And we made today's goal.
Good job.
Tomorrow's.
Thank you for your generous donation, Chatfish. Smudgy's family will be spared. He's like, thank you, my family. And then we eat him. He's just gone. And what we do is remember circular motions. Yes, good. Our creature's helping out. Cowman's on the case. That's what I'm talking about, creature. Cow understands we need to get these trees going. Cow understands. We've raised him right. I will say the creature is much more supportive in this up mod. Like, if he sees you doing stuff, he'll actually try to support your miracles with his own. Because we gave him the water miracle. There we go. And now, our wood crisis is now over, as we've got a bustling forest full of fresh wood. There we go. Alright, the big thing we want to do is get some industrial structures going too. So the one thing we can do here is we can set up this road. We do want to go like this. and get some industrial buildings prepared. A lumber mill.
They're raining
What?
down upon us.
Ooh.
Okay, they're fighting them. Smacking them. Damn it! We've got a cash. Let's get these bodies out of here. Stinky. Alright, so we gotta keep an eye on that, because, yeah, there will be... Okay, our people are gonna want things that they don't actually need. Our creature is our military. We do not have the population. People are like, we want military. Okay, with what? How many people? Like, 2 guys? He's like, fucking God, fucking Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're gonna get murdered. They're gonna get... First things first, we need a nursery to get that population booming. Put the nursery... yeah, we'll put the nursery here.
To make up for the losses.
Yep. We'll put the nursery there. And then help build it so that we can encourage population growth. Because that'll help people grow faster. So wish this game had black and white one temple. Oh, so wish this game had black and white one temples. Yes, the black and white one temples are pretty good. I wish they did too. I like the temple system of one more. But I also like the city building of this one way more than the original. The city building was ass. It was not very good. This is a bit better. Actually, a bit better. This is better. Again, what we want to do is we want to be careful on how we lay out these roads so that we're doing so in a way that's preparing for the future. Because future-proofing our constructions and infrastructure is a important thing, Chatfish.
I just need to confirm Mr. Personality's last dono if that goes to actually going good for once, or if it's just a
Shmeem?
quip he made.
A quippy fish?
Yeah, quippy fish. If not, or if it goes to good, then good is $4 a head right now.
Gotta keep growing the forest. On the bright side, they've cheapened water miracles, so they're pretty cheap, so we can get them cooking with those trees. I think it's actually better not to do just circular motions over the same area, but longer strokes over the entire forest. Because it actually will help get more little seedlings to take root. Yeah, look at that. That's actually building... Yeah, we're learning how to make a more efficient forest growing. New technique discovered, chat. Slower, but not too slow. Sort of gradual sweeps.
Long and slow to make it moist, you're saying?
God damn. Disgusting. Okay, let's help build that.
Black and Smudgy says black and white one influence rings and creature size with this game city building etc. would be so good. Yes, the creatures were actually really like much bigger in black and white one.
Yes, and what's funny about black and white one, they even reduced the size because the box art they were much bigger. That creature you meet in the first one is huge, like the god or Nemesis's former lion creature. He was massive, titanic. Okay, we're gonna want more ore stuff for sure, because there isn't a lot of ore rocks to work with. Alright, the people are gonna want a smelter for smelting. Smelter.
We will avenge your death, honorable warriors.
There we go.
Their
This
beast
road.
seems to be aware of the teachings of war. How can this be?
How could this be? A chatfish! A chatfish don't know, Kib. Okay, we've got a lot of bonus quests here, which is very good. Oh,
It is
interesting. There's
time
little
to
walls
make
here.
our stand, warriors. This day, you fight for honor and for our lives.
And for our lives.
Attack!
Chatfish, to battle! They just roll down the hill, roll into the side of a building, and then scream. Because they hurt themselves. Chat, tragedy. Alright, so we'll be nicer, more kind in this bucket world.
Disciple worshipper.
I want to make sure... we might have an overabundance of breeders, but I want to make sure we got plenty. How's our population doing? Are we growing? We are. We're at 38 out of 24 adult population. Which, again, is good, but we want to make sure we can encourage population growth. Monstrously so.
I'm gonna leave you alone for a second.
Try it up! Alright, chat, we need more ore. Help God build for our boys, our little peeps. It's gonna be time to do another great watering. God damn. We'll get the granary, improve our industry, get that stuff cooking. Get the growth side of our stuff taken care of. You're just like looking around like, what? Okay. Oh, it wants the creature pen? Game, you're so indecisive. And we're building the granary thing. You can whine and cry about it later, video game. Fucking, oh my god. Video game. Just so goofy. Oops, I accidentally did that. Alright, I'm gonna set these rocks over here, because we need to clean up this space over here, because these rocks are really annoying and they're in the way. The creature... Do we have the juice to bring us an ore miracle? I think we do. That's good news. Use the ore to, in turn, get the granary up and get the smelter ready so that our industry can get going. Wood is the key problem now. Militarily speaking, we got an issue. Another enemy attack is on inbound. Gonna send creature to go deal with it. Hopefully he will. We're gonna use our miracles to get these trees going. Because our tree economy is not amazing. Oh my god. Creature? You were supposed to, you know, go over there. But you're not.
I have returned.
Welcome back. Welcome back, little puppus.
Yes. How's the population doing?
It's recovering, but it's got a ways to go. We got pretty fuckoed. I've returned from oiling my mustache. So what is this game, says little Alucard. This is Black and White 2, a god game, in which you play as a god. And you have powers, miracles, people worship you, and there are other people you have to fight, pretty much. And you have a creature, a giant cow, or a lion, or whatever, and they have different stats. Chat chose the cow here. We're kind of evil aligned, so our city reflects that. And we're basically building up our population. We've got people breeding. We've got disciple breeders, which are breeding up our population. Our population is growing again from the initial catastrophe of our cow lightning striking our entire population because he saw a fucking dog and overreacted. Yeah, because in our cow's great wisdom, yeah, he's a bit of a nice guy. He decided to lightning a dog to kill it. But unfortunately, a good chunk of like 20 people were standing next to it, and they all died in the blast, which basically set our population back massively. Which is not good. So now we're going to do god building and basically try to get our people up and operational.
Sternbread wanted the honey chat turtle.
The little turtle.
Next time, maybe Stern.
There's always indeed a future. The turtle of justice. Okay. We've got that up and operational. We've got the smelter functioning. No. Smelter's not. We need to continue to use water miracles to get our forestry going. Because, there's not a lot of woodlands here, and we are 100% reliant on building our own forests. I wish there was a way to make a rainstorm. But not with the lightning problems. I wonder if there is. What is this miracle? Maybe this is a rainstorm. Getting the tooltip to pop up. Life miracle. Death is not necessarily the end. Oh, damn, that could have resurrected our people. I should have known about that. What's this? Wood? Come on, tell me. Tooltip. There you go. Wood miracle. Creates a large pile of wood. And this one is... I gotta move the mouse just right. Food miracle. Okay, so wood, that... so there are general resource miracles. And lastly, what are you? Verdant miracle. Spread love and trees and stuff.
Ah.
Okay, that's good, actually. Big trees! Immediately grabs them. Delicious. Then we use that ore miracle, which will consume a lot of our mana. But that will get more ore in our city, which is good. Okay, we gotta continue to help our people build, because they are a little slow. Oh shit, another army. Build that. Okay, creature, I need you to continue to fight. Yeah, the attacks are pretty rapid, so we're probably going to want to build walls. But I want to extend my influence further out. Come on.
Make a nice little choke point there.
Yeah. Basically what I'm thinking is like right about here would be idyllic. Creature, please!
We're taking damage.
Sometimes you gotta be a little bit baby-handing. I hate my creature, I hate my creature, I hate my creature. There. He's now fighting. There we go.
With the other.
Our creature is an expert at war. You wouldn't guess it from looking at him. But he has slaughtered entire armies. The Japanese soldiers are just like freaking the fuck out. Alright, let's get these Japanese fucking people out of here. I thought I saw a Japanese man inside my city for a second.
The tribe is being attacked.
He is doing a great job.
Back, Sotena-kun.
Welcome back.
You missed the cow wiping out half the population at the start of their game.
Honorable warriors. There Their beast seems to be aware
Of the teachings of war.
How can this be?
If I can fling that just
yes,
right.
you heard right.
Fuck, I
Our
missed.
population.
I tried to hit that catapult with it on it, like one of my miracles. It didn't make it. It missed. Okay, so now that we have that constructed, or that being built, we're gonna build our barracks so we can guild armies. Our military buildings are gonna be down here. My only worry is that that catapult on that lip over there, if it can reach us. And our creature can't really attack these walls safely because there are guys guarding them. And they're archers. Archers are pretty dangerous for the creature, so that's one of the big problems there, so we gotta be careful of that. Get that going. Our cow's just trying to help.
Because it wanted to kill a dog. It wanted to save the people from the dog. And it did. But it also did kill people.
Yes. Despite the fact that it was someone's dog and my creature didn't have to kill it.
Technically.
People are a little hungry. They want food. Let's help out the food situation. Okay, that helps. We're getting closer to expanding our influence down there.
Yes, accidents happen.
Get that archery range going. There we go. We're cooking. We're cooking. Now let's see. Ore. Everybody loves ore.
Speaking of cooking, what is the plan that you cook next?
One idea that Chumpus... So when I did the deep dive video... not video, sorry. I did the deep dive research for Smash Burgers. I traced the origin stuff back to the diner era. And so because I traced that back to the diner era, I basically was like, okay, the next recipe with cooked kibs will be basically teaching Chet how to make chocolate malt and how to make like diner-style fries to go with the Smash Burger. So I can give Chat a full course bucket meal. Like, wow. Then after that,
Nice.
as we get closer to my birthday, my one plan for my birthday recipe to show Chat is how to make crazy cake. It's like, what? Chatfish are gonna learn stuff? Yeah, I know, right? I'm educating you because you're little chubby fishes. All right, let's see. There we go. Just getting these pathways organized so that the infrastructure is set up over here. The one thing that sucks about being evil is I can't really see at night inside my city as good as you could if you were good. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. There's a long, annoying ad. Leave it to YouTube to give you long, really annoying ads. I would recommend using some sort of ad block when watching our content for a premium experience. Not like we really get a lot of money from ad revenue. I mean, we do get a little bit, but like, I mean, it's like fucking value McNuggets, dude. It's like, not enough to live off of. Not enough. Big McNuggies. Okay, we've got that. Our people want walls. That's just gonna have to kind of wait a little bit. I think what I could do is I could construct the temple down here. The temple would help expand our influence quite a bit. And I think I will. It's not idyllic to place the temple down here, but it will be idyllic for the population that lives down here. Fuck it. It's not going to be good. It's not good to build down here in general.
The town is coming under attack.
Okay, my creatures made contact with them. I had to do that. I know you need to poo. Focus on fighting first. Equip. Whoa. Alright, we're going to build a temple down here. just for the purpose of expanding our influence, and then we're going to smash it. It kind of sucks to have to waste the resources on this, but the temple will expand our radius the most, which will allow us to build the wall. With the wall constructed, we won't have to worry about stuff. Also, we should, if we have the power to, get the fortified walls. The fortified walls are better for defense and last a lot longer.
We will avenge your death on our warriors.
Their beast seems to be aware of
The teachings of war. The teaching of
Very
Chatfish.
noble of you, Alucard. He says, no ad blockers. It's a respect I give to people who give me entertainment.
That's appreciated. But if you ever change your mind, I will not be offended. I want you to have the best experience possible, and I think that the best experience takes precedence over everything else. But I appreciate that a lot. It means a great deal to me. And thank you. You honor me, good sir. He's like, He becomes Japanese as he says that.
Honorable Alucard.
Big bushy eyebrows. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so next up we're going to need to get fortified walls, and we might not have the tribute to do it. We might have to do a challenge. Hand gesture miracles. Hand gesture miracles are cute, and it's a cute throwback, but it's completely pointless. Please tell me fortified walls aren't super expensive. Oh, they are, actually. They require 200,000 tribute to get. Mighty construction, keep all walls, and we have 48,000 tribute. I sincerely doubt that I can easily get... Creature collects... that's not going to give a lot. Creature kills 10 platoons. That'll give 7,000 tribute. Creature breaks open a wall. Creature wins 3 fights against enemy creature. That's right, the enemies have creatures here. Change a heart. Well, hey, that's part of our goals. Change our alignment. Build a wonder. 100,000 tribute. If that's the case, if we can build a wonder, if we can save all of our tribute and do as much objectives as possible, we might... I don't think we'll be able to get the early wonder, but if we can get one of the wonders, that would basically give us another 100,000 tribute. Okay, so let's see. With that building complete, we may now build something... Well, we're going to have to build just a classic wall. We're not going to be able to get the fortified walls, but that's okay. Okay, so what you want to do is rotate your camera in the direction you want to go, then use the WASD keys to traverse the wall. Oh my god, the wall's backwards. Why is it backwards?
Rip.
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. Is it because I need to drag left to right? I think it is. We'll see if it lets me do what I want to do. Is it at least facing the right way? Yeah, because my autism demands that the wall faces the right way. It doesn't just demand that, the enemy can actually garrison the wall. If we have it face the other side, which would just be fucking terribly designed. Like that. Yep, because you want to do that so it does that. Can I reach this way? Okay, we can. It's going to be a bit weird there, but that's okay. Next up, we need to get a gatehouse. I'm going to put the gatehouse right there. Perfect, right where the road is. We're gatekeeping.
Teachings say those who build gates trap themselves in.
Yeah, what if I want to trap myself in? Fuck! I need a god build. Alright, so let's see. Help our people build this wall. I fucking hate you, game. There we go. Perfect. We now have a... What the fuck? Sometimes the walls are a bit goofy. You know what? We're just gonna have to accept that. That little corner there's weird. Okay. Now we're gatekeeping properly. You're right. How's our population doing? Our population is going up. 59 out of 98. We've recovered almost. I believe our starting population was at 60, by the way. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure it was 60.
That actually takes a long time.
Yeah, it takes a while for it to replenish.
It's not a fast game, but I appreciate that.
Well, yeah, each island is a big challenge, right? So we got to build up our city here, and then we have to expand. The enemies have walls all along here, so if we want to move up, and then each one of these areas is relatively secure. This area isn't actually fully walled, but this is a little castle here that we have to break into. This one's open. Looks like there's a quest dealing with plague here. There's another one that's partially walled up here. And then there's their final city over here, which is their capital. Which is overlooking us from, you know, our position down here. Okay, so far city's
Okay.
growing. What? Why do we
I
want more
think you can
walls?
reach the... Is the catapult attacking the walls? No.
No, it fortunately isn't. If it was, I'd be annoyed. And I
Okay.
think if I put troops there, it might.
Hmm.
So what I'm going to do
I-
is I'm going to move the temple. Damn it, I was afraid of that. It deformed the terrain. Now, this is one
Oh.
problem with the old game. Oh, that's quite saddening, dude. That's quite saddening. Alright, so... I'm going to get over it. Oh, I'm so sad. I got greedy. I was hoping that it would expand the area out. I'm going to move these rocks and boulders right down here. Oh, I'm very sad. Welcome to stream, Blue Cat. I don't know if message seemed up, but if it seems that you mix two different mods, plus the Redux mod should not be mixed because it leads to very weird bugs and crashes. I shouldn't have mixed two weird mods. Why do you say that? Expand, little blue catfish. He just looks at me. I did a fresh install. I've got 2 installations of Black and White 2 on my computer. Technically 3. Oh, shit. The first installation of Black and White 2 is just a vanilla installation. The second installation is a Redux installation. And the third installation is a Black and White 2 Plus installation. But I might have messed up the installation. And I thought I did earlier, because I do have some bugs that aren't in the base one,
No! We have lost a catapult
which I can
to this
fix
monster.
outside of stream. Oh my god, he fell off the building. And welcome to stream, Blue Cat. Hope you're having a good day.
They're raining death down upon us.
Also, hello Spig and hello Cassie.
Welcome to the stream. Okay, well, I can close that.
And with that, I sadly have to leave you alone, Kips.
All right, man.
because I need to be responsible.
No, appreciate the help. Thanks for popping by. We'll see you later, Bumpus.
All right, have a good night. See ya.
Blue Cat says, yeah, probably the game will end up crashing at some point. Yep, and if it does, it's not a big deal. Getting back to where I was won't be particularly difficult. Let's just say I played Black and White 2 Redux and Black and White 2 Vanilla quite a bit. That's okay, I didn't want that building anyways. Alright, I'm a little devastated by it. I'm gonna get over it. Okay, I'm not over it. This is where they start to be a lot more aggressive.
Fight going on.
It should be fine enough to be for good for this stream, I think. Watching that beef run makes me hungry. Oh my god. For whatever reason, these soldiers will not stop attacking when they're under attack. Okay, so we're gonna have to actually interfere. Otherwise, they're gonna continue to dismantle all of my structures.
We will avenge your death.
Honorable warriors,
Their beast seems to
be aware of the teachings of war.
How can this be?
Well, chat, you see, it's quite simple. Starts doing a musical number. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. He's doing a musical number. Okay, what we can do is tear down that, because we don't really need that structure. But we do want to repair that. How are we doing on population? We're probably... Actually, hold on. I should probably focus on making farm fields. This would be an excellent place to actually build up into farmland, now that I think about it. What I'm going to do is construct a road down here. I think what I'm going to do is put a storage building actually over here instead. And then turn this into farmland, which will be allowed to expand our food production monstrously so. Our cow's a little mad. But yes, I do have links in the description on the stuff you do need if you want to actually try the mod, the Black and White 2 Plus mod, as well as where to get Black and White 2. Because, you know, buying it, you can buy it on stores. There are reprints now, but you can also just download it on Abandonware. Lionhead Studios became defunct quite a while ago. Alright, so we built up this. This is, you know what? That's great. I think we should probably put another granary down here and turn this into proper farmland. Ah, shite. Alright, well. We can use this rock for crushing them. This will be my anti-Japanese rock. The rock is indeed racist. The rock is... Alright, let's move this structure here. Down here. There we go. Pop that food there. Alright, we got a healthy number of people here.
Disciple Forester.
Not what my intent was with you.
Disciple.
We want to make sure we maintain an adequate amount of male breeders so that the females are getting bred thoroughly. So our population goes up, 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 up. We need to get into the hundreds, chat. The hundreds. Lucas says, anyway, I'm A+, so I would heavily recommend installing properly. Otherwise, well, things could happen. Good luck. Appreciate it. And great job on the mod, by the way. It's quite good. In fact, you did an excellent job with actually making it feel like it's just an extension of Black and White 2, whereas Redux is more of like a sort of a different direction. You genuinely did. And before you go, thank you for making this mod, unironically. Black and White 2 has been like one of my personal favorite games for like ever. And the fact that there are people still modding it is seriously not only really amazing, but it's been able to keep the game actually relevant despite the fact that EA has no intention to do nothing with it. So you have a great day if you're heading out. Great day. Alright, so where were we? We were building up a little farm field. Well, thank you, Kasvik. I hope you're doing alright as well. Far right rock. It's an evil little rock. He is. He's crushed, what, 20 people so far? He's gonna have little splatter marks at the bottom. Alright. We've got that built up over here. I like how the building actually changes a little bit to neutral when the cow is interacting around it. Alright, let's see. We got this population stuff going up here. We do need to start helping our boys out. Our people are needing to get a little bit more going. We need to, get a lot more miners going. Because we need to really be churning out ore. Now, fortunately, we do have a lot of belief in us, so we can pop some miracles for getting some iron. Okay, should have waited. There we go. And get this building. Because we want to build that temple up. I am very peeved about what I have done here, by the way. This divot makes me scream on the inside, but, you know, what can you do? Blue Cat says, I have no intentions to make more expansions for this game. For Plus, of course, smiley face. I'm actually working on one on it right now. That's actually pretty damn cool, dude. That's actually fucking amazing. Seriously. Pat yourself on the back. Unironically. This mod is goddamn awesome. If only Lionhead Studios had you working for them back when they were making this game, they would have had an actual chance. Though, to be fair, with Peter Molyneux breathing down your neck, I'm sure that would have, I think that would have thrown a monkey wrench into that now, wouldn't have? Can't really trust old Peter. Peter's a bit of a what we call one of those overambitious game devs. Has a little too much to say. And doesn't commit to ideas. Wait, did that not grow there because I put rocks there? Or was that because... Huh, that is weird. Okay, I'll put the rock back there. Wait, no. Oh, for a second there, I thought they were doing the thing where they pray to the rock and then it supercharges rocks. So if you didn't know, if you're new to Black and White, if you set a rock on the ground, people will start worshiping it and praying to it. Blue Cat says, born too late? Yeah, same. I was born in 94, so... When I first discovered Black and White 1, I had already known what Black and White 2 was, because I got a gift from my uncle, who gave me Black and White 2. And that's when I first figured out what this game was. But my Windows XP, the computer at the time, you know, it struggled to run it. I think I know what happened, Jano. I think I understand what happened. So, you know how I mentioned I have 3 folders of black and white 2 installed in my, was it F drive or G drive? What I could have theoretically done is I may have tampered with one of my black and white 2 installations, and what might have happened, Jano, is I installed the mod on top of an installation that had something on it already. Which is insane, because if this is still working, that's insane. I would have expected that to crash. But for whatever reason, it's running. And it's mostly, like all the stuff I can tell, is operating off the stuff of the black and white plus mod. I don't see any Redux stuff here. But it could have been one of those ones I was tampering with. Which I wouldn't be surprised. Either way, I'll do a clean installation and get that cleaned up. Probably in Discord tonight, during our after-stream hangouts. Get some refiners. Okay, now we're building up a stockpile of wood. That's good. Let's get some farms going so it can help support a healthy population. Let's see. Since they're already worshipping beef, a rock is not really that weird anymore. I mean, they're not worshipping beef, right? Because in black and white, the lore goes that the creature is basically like, I wouldn't say it's like Jesus, you know? Like, it's not like a disciple of the god. It's like an aspect of the god, in a way. The creature represents an aspect of you, and you gotta... Yeah, he's, Well, I'm glad you're fertilizing the field. That's actually good. Wait, the crap actually disintegrates fast when it does that. I never noticed that. I guess it does actually. Oh, weird. Welcome stream, Lou. You're supposed to finish the game, then going for plus expansion, as this new campaign unlocked the miracles, so the big temple aren't supposed to be shown in your first playthrough. I will say the big temple has made it made it very easy to run over the AI using this spell here in particular, which just gives you a large melee unit and a large ranged unit, which means that you can just roll over the enemy. It'll be a very different experience when we have it off. I'm very curious to see if Giggles will make fan art of this stream. He mentioned he would, and if so, I might be able to use that for the Black and White Plus correct run. Make like a question mark, like a Q here, you know? Because what I'm thinking is we're making like a sort of like American suburbia. These like little houses. Yeah, no, we don't want to put anything else back here. Okay, so we could probably... Oh, that's a bit goofy. Yeah, that works. This will be a nice district for population. There. That'll extend the population there. How are we doing over here? Did I hear him pick up a baby? I swear to God. Oh, yeah, that's the Norse quest down here. Do we have any siege equipment coming? Anything I have to worry about if I click on the quest? No, I think we're good. Alright, we can start this.
My brothers got drunk on our last batch, and now they can't find me. Light the fires using our brew, and they can follow them to get me.
Light the fires! This game, I learned so many edgy things from. It's not even funny. This has always been like the worst part of this game. By the way, if I do the correct installation thing, remind me, chat, to set a frame rate limiter with the NVIDIA control panel to 60 FPS. That should remove the dialogue clipping problem, which is part of the reason, because I think the dialogue was tied to the frame rate. I hate myself. I hate my life. I hate everything about this. I fucking hate this. Oh, the physics thing. I've never been good at this, no matter how often I do it. I'm screaming on the inside. Alright, come on. Yes!
Great shot, leader.
That was luck. Like, that wasn't skill. Yeah, you did a good job with the New Game Plus thing. Because in the base game's New Game Plus, for chat, if you've never played Black and White 2, it has nothing. Like, no new content. So, you could just play the game again, but you don't get, you know, any new content. You just beat the game. Like, there was cut things in this game. I know that a lot of people always bother modders about multiplayer. I feel so bad for the mod team. People don't often know how fucking complicated that shit is, not to mention it wasn't finished. Because I know in the original plans for Black and White 2, it was intended to have a skirmish mode, and it was also intended to have multiplayer features. But those were scrapped because, you know, Peter Molyneux. And his, biting off more than he can chew problem. Gotta love old games, and the devs never accounting for hardware improvements, lol. Yeah, Lionhead Studios didn't quite plan for that, did they? Okay, we've got a great food production. Honestly, this is beautiful. We can turn this area down here into our farmland. What I think is this is all going to be down here. Farmland, and then what we can do is we can actually move this industrial hub down here. And I think I will transition this all down here once we get enough stockpile. And then we'll move the industrial centers down here, and then we'll turn this entire area into population, and we'll reorganize the upper areas of up here. Ah, good old Electronic Arts. See, what people always forget is a lot of people, especially in the modern era, like, Electronic Arts is terrible, right? And it's like, yes. But damn, did they have some good games back under their umbrella, right? It's like sort of like the old school Halo stuff, back when Bungie was in charge. That used to be great too, but what happened, right, is meddling by publishers. Publishers. They give you so much finances, so much money, so much resources. What's the cost? Well, the cost is it takes you everything else. Restrictions, hampering. Look at what happened to Dead Space, poor franchise. Got absolutely crippled. Black and White is not the first casualty. It is one in a long list. Look no further than Westwood or Command and Conquer. And it's not just Westwood, or sorry, not just EA, right? This happens with pretty much every big publisher. Okay, I think we can probably stop building population center stuff down here, but we'll extend it here so we can increase our pop cap, which is up to 100 in total, which is pretty good. So we got a nice, healthy population going. What's weird is about this is why they want more walls. You know, because technically we have walled off the way they... I guess maybe the game perceives these migratory areas as potential threats, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. I do know that our boys are going to want some bathhouses. They're kind of stanky. Also, chat wants us to start turning good, so we need to do that turn good challenge. A nice place to put it. Don't do anything weird with the terrain. Don't do anything weird. Good. That's pretty. We'll build up that, then we'll turn this into some population areas. We'll sort of start T-boning off here. And then we can start branching out. And we might leave the creature pen here, I'm not entirely sure. It's not a necessarily good use of space up here. Alucard said they want to play it again in a few years, it'll be like new. Even the skirmish AI is a pain in the A to add. Just ask Boxhead, or don't. He's busy, lol. Listen, I don't know. All I know is like, I mean, the whole thing wasn't finished, right? Black and White 2 is basically a beta when you actually dig into it. Like, it never was finished. Genuinely, they never finished this game. They pumped it out, dumped it out, and was like, that's it. Same goes for Black and White 1. Black and White 1 had stuff too. Now, I don't know if I believe that footage I saw from screenshots, but I did a lot of digging back when I was younger because I was so fascinated by Black and White. But I saw footage of like warriors and like 3D models with like guys with like little Greek shields and little xylophones or whatever those Greek blades were called. And so it's like they had some stuff for that, but maybe it was cut. Or maybe that was prototype footage for Black and White 2. I'm not entirely sure. Did Glory donate a generous $5? Says Kyle. Not giving... You mean Kibbs? Call me by my real name? I'm not a person. I'm a caricature. Kyle not giving Chatfish his cheeks to blap. Because, Listen, chat, I may have an avatar of this weird cat girl, but believe it or not, I have like a beard and long hair. Well, actually, not that long hair. Remarkably short hair by comparison to Earth standards, alright? I'm a dude. You guys may have paid for this model, but, it is a projection. It is not real. You know that meme? It's fabrication. We made it up. That's me. I made it up. Alright, so let's see. Are those cows? Wait, do the cow models change to reflect whether you're good or evil? They look kind of sickly and evil. If I put the cow over here. It wants to wander back. No, I think it might just look that way. I was wondering if it was actually affected by our domain. Oh, come here, you little guy. Or influence domain. Put the little cow back. Hair big enough? Kib should really stop using the voice changer. Ha 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 ha! You guys are so funny. Thank you. We will try to be funny, Kib. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so let's see. Whoop. There we go. Perfect. Alright, what was I gonna do? Oh yes, we're gonna build a bathhouse. Oh, we already got that. Got the bathhouse going. Build up our population centers. You could probably loop this sort of like a cul-de-sac, kind of, you know what I mean? Or not quite like a cul-de-sac. Because there's a lot of negative space behind these structures, too. We can probably continue that road a little, because make use of this space here. Set that there. Perfection. And then a little road. No, we probably want to move these trees a little bit. Why, that miracle spell actually makes this land quite verdant. What animal's that? Is that a cow too, or is that a dog? Where was he? So, oh, it's a little sheep. One other casualty, alignment for other nations building sad times. Oh yeah, I suppose they don't actually have alignment, do they? Because when you occupy Japanese or Norse settlements or Egyptian or Aztec, they don't actually change like the Greek buildings do. Only the Greek buildings are affected by alignment, both light and dark, or good and evil, I suppose we should probably call it. How are we doing breeding-wise? Are we doing good? Population cooking? Hell yeah, we're growing. We're making a mighty Greek empire. Now let's get this going. Now chat. Because we're slated to be good, our xenophobic ways from the previous island and the previous 2 islands must change. So instead of our Greek city-state having xenophobia this time around, we're going to allow migrants in. Unless you guys decide to contest that. Then it's up to you. And the one benefit of allowing migrants in is, oh my god, that population surplus really jumps you up real nice. The key can do a lot in this game if you keep it held while doing stuff. The key can do a... Keep it held? What do you mean? Huh? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, boy? He's like, I don't know. Talk about something. / I think I pressed / Oh, wait, no. Maybe I didn't. What does it do? Does it do something different? Or is it like the tooltip button? No, it's not a tooltip button. There are no Xenos as in aliens, Death Glory, you little goober. This isn't Warhammer 40k. He's like, oh, the Tau Fire Warriors. Oh, by the way, as a reminder, chat, the Tau Fire Warrior drunk stream will take place on Saturday. I think I'm going to move it from Friday to Saturday. As a reminder. And for those who are following the game's development for our game, the Red Sun Dream episode for the prologue stuff is going to be dropping exclusively in the Chamber of Squeakrits. I'm going to postpone launching that stuff until we finish the entire first season of production for the audio drama. So if you're just curious as to where it will be, it'll be Chamber Squeakers. Be sure to check the Discord. You can grab enemy troops. You can grab enemy troops? What? Was that in the base game? Or is that like a new feature in this mod? And welcome stream here, Lich. I forgot to mention that. Also, I forgot to mention previously, because of, you know, habit, I got distracted by the fact that we had the actual mod creator stop by. Not every time we have that, but sometimes we get game devs stopping by when we stream stuff. It's kind of weird. We attract a lot of them. Oh, another nursery, so we can increase our population. I guess we could kind of chuck that down here, I suppose. Yeah, and that'll be like the last building we put down here. We'll turn the rest of this into farmland. I think. Yeah, farmland. Yeah, perfect. Did we finish building this? We did. Wait, minus 20 happiness? What? Why are you less happy from this? It's a bathhouse. Is there water in here? Yeah, there's water in here. It's hard to tell. Actually, it's easier to tell on your guys' screen. Why is my screen darker than what you guys see? What? That's weird. My game is darker than what you see. For me, this is like black down here. It must be my capture card. I swear to God. The Avermedia card was supposed to be a solution, and it seems to have more issues than the alternative Elgato. I think I regret it. It's always existed. Use slash to get free mana. Whoa, you sick little guy. You sacrifice enemy tree. He's like, yeah, free mana. Is it really free when it's their souls? He's getting smarter over time. Our cow's just a happy little guy. He's just dancing. Alright, this new little housing development is finished. Our population capacity can be increased to 210. So let us get these pregnancy statues to make them want to make bobbies. Make bobbies faster. Try to space them out equally throughout our empire. Very nice. And you know what? Just so they have, you know, something to look forward to. Big old pregnancy statue. Gotta get pregnant. Alright, let's see. That's where most of the housing developments are. Yeah, this will be good. No enemy troop attack so far. Let's grab some ore and let's build that up. Whispers in Kib's ear. It's free, man. It's free, man. No. you can go out there and take it. Okay, oh. I think I heard sad puppy noises. Alright, so let's see. Kib and smart, never seen in the same sentence. Wow, road! Alright, we got some fertile statues. Look at that. A naming fountain? Of course. I can name Chatfish as my little people. Yes, look at that fresh batch. That next batch of workers and disciple breeders. Once they're matured, they will be put to work in the mines. 116. Okay, we'll build that up. Help our people build a little so that things get cooking. And like I said, you want to make sure that when you look at the city streets, as long as you're seeing like relatively frequently fertile females or females walking around pregnant, that's a good sign. It means that you have a sufficient amount of breeders usually. We probably might want to consider increasing the amount of breeders relatively soon though, because as our city grows wider, that's going to be useful. Actually, you know what? Screw it. They get a little bit of a nicer yard. Continue to increase our population size. How are these guys doing? You want to migrate? Little bit. I mean, to be fair, your village doesn't look that bad. Except for the fact that, you know, you got like, cracks and lava on the ground there. In Alex Jones' voice, the other god. I don't even know how to imitate that dude. The other gods don't want you to know this, but you can take soldiers and make them into mana. I have 1,000 mana right now. Just go out there and grab them. Just grabs the soldier, chucks him into the brazier. Ah! Sizzles. Lethis doesn't want you. I mean, I guess we could use names, though, you know? Because we can use the gods from the previous game, right? Nemesis doesn't want you to know this. Doesn't. At this point, I actually believe Kibbs will finish his game. Well, of course I will. I've dedicated my life to working on it. Just like any dedicated person, whether it's a mod, whether it's a game, whether it's a book. Like, I'm never going to stop working on it. It is big, and it is a big project, but like all good things in life, you know, it's worth working towards. Alright, it's time to name children after Chatfish. Because that way they'll live long. Dead Glory. There you go. Dead Glory is now free. You can be, Sturmrat, because... Nope, Sturmrat. Good. I occasionally check around my village to see where they are. Sometimes I find their dead bodies. You're gonna be, Casino Kun. Is it Casino Kuno, or what is it? Whenever I see Kuno, I think of that friggin' game. Kuno doesn't like that. Kuno doesn't. Let's see, Casino Kun. Oh, what the fuck? Casino Kun. Casino Kun. Yeah. Alright, there you go. You're a little girl. Oh no, that was Sturmrat! I just picked him up instantly and deleted his name. In my opinion, there are plenty of things not working, or not worth working for. Oh, of course, there's some things not working for, you know. But like, if it's something you're passionate about, Kazar hates this one. It hates this one trick. He begs you to stop. You're decimating your own You're decimating your own followers. Kazar. Oh yeah, Kazar was your ally. Yeah, Kazar helped you fight Lethis. He had like that voice acting that, like, as a kid, he always annoyed me. I don't know why. And I always wanted Kazar's followers. Like, I'd start converting his villages. I'd always expand towards him and start stealing Kazar's villages as quickly as possible. Like, I'd go for the Greek people because I always wanted the Greek buildings and stuff. Because as a kid, I loved Greco-Roman history, and so whenever I saw Greeks or Romans, I just went and grabbed them. Grabbed them as quickly as possible. You know what I mean? Like, people, why do you guys want more naming fountains? You already have one of those. I guess we could put a tavern over here. A nice bar and pub. Man, I'm making myself friggin' hungry. Kuno doesn't like it when you make fun of him. Like, freaking character. He's such a... Kuno doesn't give a shit. He's just an edgy little kid. Alright. Damn it. Turning around and being good is going to be hard, chat. Green Branch gives 5 generous memberships. Very generous. It lands in Alucard D. Grayson, Angry Dad Gaming, CT63897, the Clone Trooperfish, and Post Normal, as well as Mr. Remakes. Thank you for your generous gifting memberships. Very much appreciated. We are on, not tomorrow's goal, but we are on Thursday's goal. Thank you guys for helping donate. Very generous. Keeping our studio afloat. As a reminder for new chatfishes, don't forget that you can get a chatfish. If you want a chatfish and can't afford one, let me know in the Discord server and we'll hook you up. After string hangout stuff is usually planned for every single day. Tonight, I will be trying to finish up the smash burger recipe. I spent a lot of time working on that video. Or not working on the video, but working on the research. So much so that I have the pictures for cooking it. But I spent more time researching smash burger lore, on the history of smash burgers, to learn about them for the recipe video. Because I ended up going like... There's not a lot of stuff here, and I think I want to dig into the historical side a bit more. And so the next recipe that you'll be unlocking this week, if we reach the weekly goal, will be, I'll teach you guys how to make, basically, more healthier style fries. Not like the, oh man, I would kill for some, like, fried fries, you know what I mean? But, like, some fries to go along with the smash burger recipe, as well as I'm going to teach you guys how to make a malt to go along with it. And I'm going to include another smash burger recipe as well. Basically a different variation of that. It's going to be diner themed. And so I'm going to teach you how to do that. So originally I was going to do the stir fry, the classic Mongolian style stir fry, but we're going to postpone that recipe to next week, I think. Next week will be that. I have to finish that video tonight. I also have to try something because I learned one more thing about making smash burgers to try as an experiment on how you press the burger. I'm going to try it differently tonight as well. And if that method proves better than the method I've done, I will use that one instead. But my method, I kind of prefer. My method, I actually squish the burgers a bit more than usual, than most people do for the smash burgers. And the reason why I do that is because it helps create an extra layer of crispiness. I also add butter to the pan, just a little pinch of it, usually Irish butter. And the reason for that is to make a little crispier edges and helps fry the edges to become darker. A little crispiness to the burger patty. Then I sprinkle on usually a little bit of garlic powder. Kib's gonna make the crazy burger. What crazy burger? What are you talking about? Nah, not only one, but I get what you're saying. What? Also, check out the Discord. It's good. Oh, yeah, our Discord. Yeah, be sure to join. Become part of the community. We're grooming you. She's like, well, don't use that language. We're gonna groom you. It's like, nope. Listen, I'm a streamer. It's a joke. It has to be said. I'm gonna agree. Just looking at me with her big fucking eyes like, dude, what the fuck? You're a fucking monster. Okay. We're doing pretty damn good. Alright. Perhaps too good. Wait, didn't they want me to throw something to another land again? Whatever happened to the next part of this? Yeah, isn't there another part of this quest? Oh, there is! It's over here now. Oh my god, I completely spaced it, chat. Oh. Oh. Damn it. That missed. Take care, Stormrat. You have a good sleepy, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream. Woohoo, we love Kib so much. I know you do. At least I hope you do. Well, actually, no, wait. Hold on. Not like love. Not like parasocially. I love my content, right? Right, chat? Chat! Bob! Oh, damn it. I am so mad. Oh, my God. Alright, one more time. Oh. Too fast. Message retracted from Shadow Warrior. You censored yourself. He's like, yeah, I was a naughty little chappy. I was a naughty... Damn it. I hate this. I hate these things so much. Oh my god. Crockpot potato soup is finished. Congratulations. That's a recipe I should do. There's this one recipe that my dad had with this, like, sort of steak stew or beef stew, where it was based with, like, I think wine or red wine. And it was like a red saucy soup, and it was so damn good. That's going to be a winter recipe for sure. It'll warm you right up. Man, it was good. I got to make that for you, chat. Actually, wait, no. I got to show you the recipe. I can't. Okay, all right, hold on. Whoop. Wait a minute. Hold up a second.
No, dear. That was very poor.
We did that one already. The golden thing was there. Wait, is that... Hold on, did it reset? Okay, it did. Oh! Don't scream. Just scream a little. Like, I could do this when I win the land. Oh my god! I misspelled it? Oh, okay, I've got you. Sometimes I just think chatfish are funny. Okay, you know what? It's just so stressful, chat. Oh, okay. You know, it's just... I'm dying on the inside, chat. Please. Please. Oh. We're doing the other quest. This quest's too hard for me. See, I fucked it up, man. Like, oh my god. Okay, what do you want? Like, what's your quest? Your quest is simple. It's the brushing thing. It's like dusting the ground.
We are on the trail of the ruins of Zentora.
Ah, love coffee.
To believe the tomb is on this very island. There is an ancient rune hidden round
Eat those
the camp
villagers.
somewhere. It will direct us to where the mystical building is hidden.
The mystical
Hence
building
begin
is
our
hidden.
Expedition. I believe the first of the runes we seek is very near to where we currently stand.
Also, your camera angle plays a role in your mouse, by the way.
If you scrub the ground around the camp, maybe you'll uncover it.
Was it over here? Can't remember. I do like how you just fling crap. Or maybe we follow something. Because I know the goal is it leads here, right? Somewhere. Oh my god. That expedition site's just freaking out. Can't remember if it was up here. Well, there it is. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it was right next to them. Am I doing right? Or is it faster? Really? There we go.
Here it is. And look, there is an ancient text. I will translate. It says, at the base of the solitary tree. What can it mean?
Big tinkies. The solitary tree. What could that mean? Oh my god, my people are starving. I'll come over there and help you in just a second.
Found it. Gather round, and I will translate. It says, when the sun is sleeping, the lonely rock holds the key. A real conundrum.
A real conundrum. You know, just fucking goobering. Giving a hand job takes a while. Patience give. What the fuck, chat? Chat's so gross today. Chat's so gross. Bad, James, bad. Alright, we're almost there.
Yes, we are getting close to our goal now. Let's see what it says. Find the point between tasks past. A difficult riddle.
What is... We've got to triangulate, Jet. Hiccups. If I remember, it's on a slope. It'd be like here. Yep. Oh, come on. What? Maybe it's gonna... Man, sometimes it feels like... It's better to scroll in, okay? That's what I'm learning here.
This is it. The final rune.
Oh, wait, turn on your
Shows me
drink
the way
chatfish.
to the ruin.
1 second.
Follow me.
A, B, C, D.
It's mine. It is. Wow.
This sounds so British, I hate it. British.
Here we are. The ruins must be beneath these huge rocks. Oh, we would need the strength of the gods to move these.
It's true, dynamite's not around,
Them in
chat.
the ruins now.
You could move those boulders, leader.
I wonder if anyone will ever examine their ruins.
I wonder... Goddamn. Alright, so let's see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Green branch. There we go. And thank you for your generous donation. Very generous. Whoop. There we go. There's also the 7 Samurai quest in this map.
The ruin of Zantora. I never thought I'd see the day. My life is complete.
Well, it won't matter if we whack him, boss.
Well done, leader. You've done your bit for the archaeological community.
We did it. $50,000 tribute. That's pretty juicy. All right, my boys are starving. My boys! Alright, let's see. Alright, so we gotta put another farm field over here. That's a nice, big and juicy one. And one over here as well. Just maximize the farming capacity down here as much as we can. Be careful not to smother that road, because that road is crucial. It's basically connecting an infrastructure down there. Alright, with this, we should be able to easily feed our people. Oh, that's weird. It's like a weird divider here, huh? Kind of strange. Okay, it's time to make some disciple farmers to get this going, and some people to work in this refinery.
Disciple farmer. Disciple farmer.
And a couple of refiners at the granary. Now be careful, because it'll fling them if we're not careful. There we go.
Disciple refiner.
Let's help our boys out a bit more. Water, water everywhere. Perfection. And we did it. Bada bing, bada bam, bada boom. Alright, let's see. The 7 warriors, we should get that one done too.
The 7 samurai legend.
Samurai.
said that 7 brave samurai were turned into
Stop it.
statues by an evil
Samurai. Samurai. I don't know why I found that so funny. That's one. Now this, I don't remember where they all are. I only remember a portion of them. I'm usually really bad at finding these.
Interesting statue. It seems a bit, well, lonely.
Oh my god, you are the biggest thinky boy I've ever met. Alright, so there's a big thinky over here. I know it's like on the back side of over here. Oh yeah, there's the other one.
Pretty. I wonder if he does that every day.
Green. Look for
The
glowing.
enemy crumbles under our strength.
What?
We shall drive them out soon.
No. Lies! Liar! Where is it? Where is it, chat? Where's that? Oh, there it is, glowy. Purple, pink.
Ah, you found another statue.
Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. Basic math, basic math. Oh, my ear itches. Ah, scratchy. Alright, so wait, do we check the island from this angle? No, we did not. I could have sworn there was like one back here or something. Oh, there is. Yeah, there's.
Red's my favorite color.
I never would have guessed.
Those little advisors are funny. Alright, so let's see. What is this? Is this... What? I didn't even... That must be added.
Come on then, do your work.
They got the slow-mo throw guy everywhere. Okay. He's got a little setup over here. Little Easter egg. Cute. Alright, let's see. It should be, I think, on the inside now. I can't remember if it's on this facing side. We're looking for glowing. It might help if it's nighttime. Let's see, how far away can we effectively see those? About this distance. So carefully scan. The creature must have started a fire there. Looking and scanning and looking and scanning. We have 5. We need 2 more. There's one.
Well done, leader.
1 more remains. The question is, where is it? I want to say, like, I'd almost believe it to be somewhere here, but it isn't. Oh my gosh, hold on. My people are hungry. There you go. We got plenty of food. Basically, stockpiles bursting. What? Why do I don't have... Oh my god, look at that. We've got a massive population going. I've been away for a bit, doing side quests. Let's make sure we get some more breeders. Keep that population growth booming. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, 3 breeders ought to help. Pick one movie and an actor. Kids, pick one movie and an actor from that movie. The rest of the cast is Muppets. What you got? I thought about one, but I forgot the name of the movie. Oh my god. What is it called? Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Right? And now you know that scene when the big bad guy's eyes bulge out of his sockets? He's he's a Muppet now. Like flopping around. I don't know, but I thought that was pretty funny. How does it make you feel? I've got a soft spot for the Total Recall movie because I just find it reminds me of like that 80s charm, and like it reminds me of another game favorite of mine, Red Faction, stuff like that. The Matrix Neo says, Alucard. Time to make the army. We're getting there. How's our pop? Let's check it. 380 people. All right, we are expanding. We are growing. We are becoming big and powerful. I think it is time to put another temple down, though. Okay, yep. Get that temple cooking, because that'll expand our radius to build over here. Surprised these people haven't wanted to migrate yet. They're getting close. They're very resistant. Though then again, we might not have that many popular, or what do you call it? Structures that really help. Help with that, I suppose you could say. Okay, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were looking for the 7 samurai. Let's finish that quest. We're so close to getting it. 1 samurai left, chat. I just don't remember where the last one was. So we're just going to find them. Is to be conquered. Oh!
They are unstoppable.
Dude, you got conquered. Your people got conquered in, like, the previous island. Like, you guys realize that? You do realize that, right? He's, like, fucking looking at me with his dumbfounded expression. Like, whoa! What? He's like, yeah, no, you lost. Your brother got his ass kicked. Remember? He's like, oh, there it is. Found it.
Excellent. You've collected all the statues.
Now to do Topuzco.
Now, how do we get them to light up? Patience.
It's a color wheel, right?
Things come to those who wait.
I think it's color wheel. Oops. No. 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 I think I needed him. And I guess orange would be there. Yeah, that's a problem.
Very nice that they're all lit, but something don't look right.
It's a color wheel.
These colors seem familiar. Having flashbacks to your hippie days?
It's a rainbow. It's a color wheel. What do I... There we go. Oh, I just have to grab them just right. Okay, there we go. We did it! 7 samurai. I wonder if there's like a mod that makes these guys like have increased health or something. Because usually, I mean, they are elite troops, but usually they're I mean, I guess they're still mortals. They're not like divine, so they can go down. They just are pretty good.
The statues came to life, and now we can use them as a unit. That's awesome.
That's
These
awesome.
guys are tough. Just treat them like a regular platoon from now on.
They seek to conquer us through war, but their lack of honor shall be their undoing.
Their lack of honor.
Send our warriors out.
Warriors. Chatfish warrior. Fucking God help me. Alright, so let's see. Creature to break down walls. Okay, we're doing pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. So we just need to continue to expand our city. We can get some more tribute. We can really milk it. Segregate men from women. That's gonna take a billion years. And that's not worth it in my eyes. 10,000 tribute. Like, you're just trying to tickle my autism here. You're just trying to tickle. Yes, it is, Dalton. Welcome to the stream.
Our mighty creature will lead our warriors into battle.
Warriors.
The Greeks will soon regret coming here.
We'll lead our warriors to battle. Jeffish. Alright, the Japanese power. Well, I'm surprised it took that long for them to migrate. I guess I'm not really focusing heavily on urbanization, am I? I'm failing as a city builder. I must commit kibocide. I must commit... Goodbye, Kib. We'll see you in the next wave. Ho, 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 ho. Alright, let's see. We could, theoretically, unlock the manor, which would be a higher quality building. That would help us out, monstrously so. This builds happiness, impressiveness. Borehole cooling waters from the deep unearthed want wells, and they have positive effect on the town. I guess I'll grab that as well. Time to construct manors.
Is waiting at our borders for you to accept them.
Welcome in. 8,000 people. That'll help us expand our glorious population to new, powerful heights. I wish, if they ever made a Black and White 3, that there would be the ability to sculpt the ground a little bit, chat. Because, my god, it would be useful. It would be very useful. If we could get a university, we could boost this even higher. Even higher. Alright, so let's see. Wells will increase happiness. And make our little chatfishes all happy-pappy-like. Okay, so we grab this ore and we start god building. That requires wood? What? I don't remember that requiring wood. Well, the more you know. Chatfish talking about Kurt Russell. Like, Chatfish! Let's see. Migration. Fucking. That's funny. Alright. I don't know why my eyes, or my mind, not my eyes. So imagine this, right? You have a chatfish, you know, like sitting on like a little, you know those little baby gates, right? Yeah, a little yellow chatfish sitting up there. And there's like a group of chatfish like waddling towards the baby gate. And the chatfish at the top of the baby gate looks down, right? And there's a bunch of chatfish waddling. He's like, ew, migration. Disgusting. Oh my god. We need this, chat. If I ever became like super rich, like I would have like the dumbest comics made for no particular reason.
The Greeks continue to expand. My brother was right to admire them. But we cannot allow this to continue. Send out raiding parties.
Send out the raiding parties. A chatfisher. We must raid the enemy bucket fish. Okay, so let's see. I like how they collapse to their friggin' knees. On the bright side, our city grows monstrously so. Manors are quite expensive. Oh. Look, it says, if the plus new balance survived the mod overlap, you could make a factory zone using universities and wells to boost factories' productivity. What? I mean, to be honest, Blue Cat, I'm just going to reinstall this mod. Because I found out from my audience when they're installing it, like, what the fuck? Because they literally said that to me in, like, the Discord. They're like, how come you got that big friggin' temple? I don't got that big friggin' temple. Chatfish just have a box of nothing. They were actually more like sad that they didn't have the temple too. They got schemed. Please, Kibbs, become super rich. Oh, okay. Well, now that you mention it, alright, if you insist. I was holding back this whole time. If I became super rich, you bet your ass we'd get a black and white game. There's like several games I've got on my like I want to make before I die. The one we're working on is Legend of Terrestria, which is our tactics RPG that Robin's coding. But like, if I could make a couple games before I croak, right? The Dream RPG, and then a God game, and then what else? Oh God, there's so many choices. Like I want to make something like Sacrifice, you know. I've got to like, oh man, the things I would make, the places you'll go, you know, Dr. Seuss. All right, so let's see. What was I grabbing these people for? I was grabbing them for a reason, and I completely spaced why. I got completely, like, I forgot. In reality, you can instantly win with the black and white miracle. I know. I'm intentionally handicapping myself because if I do that, it'll kind of ruin the fun and challenge, right? And chat enjoys watching me suffer. So, God, look at all these people. Holy crap, there's so many people in the city. It's very prosperous, isn't it? Very prosperous indeed. Alright, so what was I doing? I was grabbing these people for a reason. I was going to do something with you guys, but I can't remember what I was going to do. Oh, yes! I was going to turn you into foresters.
Disciple Forester.
Yeah, because we need more lumber.
Disciple Forester.
I was going to grab another chunk of people and then make them into refiners at the wood refiner place.
Refiner.
There we go. So we can help produce more wood faster. There, perfect. Good job. I'm very proud of you, Cal. You're doing a damn good job. Oops. Alright. Plus, Chatfish want me to be good, so I'm trying to build a very impressive and beautiful city. Bottomless mine. Is that a change, by the way, in the mod, or is that a glitch from my installation? Is this mine actually bottomless? Did you make all the mines bottomless? I'm going to interrogate you now. He's like, no! Because one thing I will say is that I actually didn't really care for in the vanilla game when mines weren't bottomless. Mostly because I was like, well, now it's like, how am I supposed to have, like, big armies, you know? Like, if I actually start fighting attrition, I'll run out of ore. Forever. Because there's a couple maps in the original cut of the game where they definitely, if you don't have a bottomless mine, like, or a secure one, you have a limited ore. Which is why the smelter was not only a must if you didn't have the smelter, like, you were sad. Like, the smelter is like, it is one of those buildings you had to unlock. Because economically, it was incredibly important. I was going to build one of these over here. There we go. Are you happy, cowman? What was I doing? I was doing something. Oh, yes! Okay, we're building that thing. I'm getting distracted. I'm thinking about burgers right now. Because I'm trying to prepare myself for that recipe video that I'm working on. For the cooking, or cooked kibs. Or maybe we call it cooked kibs. People might like that more than cooking with kibs. Cooking with kibs is a bit generic. Cooked kibs sounds like you guys have killed me and you're cooking me alive. You guys, or cook me when I'm dead or something. I'm not entirely sure. It's a bit of murdery. Alright, so let's see. Ore needed? Wood needed. Wood needed. Alright, let's see. Okay, build this. There we go. Alright, how are we doing on convincing you guys to move? Okay, maybe different angle. No, very far, honestly. Pretty close. My gosh, the other cities must be quite expensive to convert over. We should probably do this quest too. This quest is annoying. I'm really bad at this.
There must be something we can do. Clear the foulness away with your hand, and people will be able to migrate to your town if you impress them enough.
If you impress it enough. As well as plus buildings are a lot more expensive. Okay, that is working, by the way, because your how do I do it? Okay, yeah. Okay, come on. Focus. Focus. We just gotta get rid of the green poo clouds.
feeling bilious.
You're gonna get better. Get better, get better, get better, as Bino would say. Come on. There we go. My hand. I'm so tense from doing this. Come on. I used to struggle with this a lot. Maybe it's easier now. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Was that it? Oh no.
Excellent job.
Oh, that was not that bad.
Now,
I don't remember. I remember this being a lot harder.
To get them to migrate.
No, send in an army and take the town by force.
There we go. Cooking with Chatfish, trademark. I'll take credit. Puts a little crown on his head. He's like, me big Chatfish, me super smart. That's 40,000. Yeah, the tribute costs are actually much more expensive. That must be your doing. You just start sweating like, oh shit. Gets mean. All right, so let's see. Check this. Build a wonder. That ain't gonna happen. Wait. No. No? No. They don't build the earthquake wonder on this map, do they? Or do they? I can't remember, to be honest with you. Genuinely can't recall. I'm trying to make you into a happy little village, but you're being feisty with me. Feisty, peisty. A rest home. Oldies, crumblies, wrinklies, coffin dodgers. Call them what you will. They need somewhere to sit and stare into space, dribbling before the Reaper's oils his scythe and comes for them. That's a very morbid description. Thinking. It might ironically be quicker to push up there, but we're going to refuse. We need to continue to expand. My mouse! There we go. Let's get this on a little higher so I can see a little better. There we go. Okay. Now I can see a little better. We're going to want this little cross section here to go down here. And this little road can taper back in here. Because we can use that to eke out little buildings along the side here. That giant rock there. Put that back there. Yeah, my nose tingles. Alright, we're cooking with kib. Now what I do want to get is another nursery. There we go. Because that way, we can easily bounce back from any military actions we do. There we go. Alright, now let's help our people with God building. Birds are too realistic. I thought that came from outside. He's like looking outside. Chickens? That's wood. Yes, glorious, Chatfish, glorious. Man, being evil... I don't know if I like being evil visually. Evil is neat and all, but it always annoys me. Because everything's just like... on fire. Everything's... I kind of wish that they didn't do the cracked lava, and the developers had chosen to do... What's the word? Like, maybe like... cracked grass or something. Cracked grass. What the fuck does that mean, Kibbs? I don't know. Dry grass? Not entirely sure.
The city is truly formidable. If we do not put a stop to this, they will drain all our strength with their lies. So, a few among my people have dishonored us with their cowardice. We shall be stronger without them.
Damn.
We've taken over the
They've been
town.
cancelled. Oops. That was not what I intended to do, but that is what I did. We need more wood is what I think this is. Did somebody just fall over dead there? Why is he dead? Why are you dead? Too old to be a disciple? Motherfucker, he's fucking dead! Oh, okay, no. Never mind, I misread that. I was like, I thought I was talking about the dead body. Get out of here. Stinky. Get out of here. What? Why do you need wood for that? Isn't that... Why is it damaged? Yeah, fixed it. All better. Okay. People want more fountains. They are weird. They want weird things. This little village down here will migrate relatively soon. We might want to use, again, another temple to expand our influence down here. So we can start city building down there as well. Keep the road going the way it was going, and then we'll naturally bring it up there.
Waiting at our borders for you to accept them.
Achieve a metropolis population? Nice. Any new things that might help my people? Maybe we should save for a university. Happier, more productive. Productive is good because it helps with productions. And that's a good amplifier. Mansions will be fancy, Chatfish. This game would be cancelled by today. Same industry standards for what you can actually do, lol. Oh, yeah. I mean, imagine them making this game nowadays, right? They'd be like, what? Like, you can't kill these groups of people? That's what? That's offensive. Like, the big problem is, I think, back then, games could be offensive, but also be fun, right? But now we have to worry about, like, upsetting people too much. People have kind of gotten into this mentality of that, oh, it offends me. Oh, it makes a mockery of this. It's like, man, it's just a video game. Relax. Relax. It's not gonna hurt you. Just a video game. It's just a video. Not to mention, yes, when it comes to industry standards, too, absolutely. You would only find indies or maybe double A's doing something. I could see Hooded Horse, maybe as a publisher, backing a game like this being developed, but it would be like one of those more, what do you call it, adventurous publishers, and you would need a massive finances for a game like this. Like, look at the engine for this game. What game does this? Where you can just, like, zoom in, like, look at that. Total War doesn't do that. It's like, I got people over here. Like, I like Total War, don't get me wrong, but, like, this is so much better. If this had, like, the Total War, like, combat gameplay from Medieval 2 for the combat, with this game, oh, and a little bit of some of more of the, like, the temple from Black and White 1, and how you train your creature from Black and White 1. Because I like Black and White 2, but I kind of miss the creature training elements of having to teach them spells. But in Black and White 1, it was a bit annoying when you had to, like, put your creature into a corner. You know, so there were certain things, certain things. Okay, do not put a farm on top of where they are, though. Because if you do, it'll make throwing that thing friggin' terrible. So we might be able to get that building if we could not fuck this up again. Damn it! Von Maxton, 7571, donates 20 generous Australian dollars. He says, your thumbnail making me act up. Thank you for your generous donation. That's a fan art that I censored by one of our fan artists named Giggles. He drew it. It's very well done. It's in the BH section of the Discord, but our Discord is 18 plus only. So remember that. You must be an adult to interact in our community. My little brothers were sneaky little gits, and when I first started YouTube, I didn't know that they snuck onto the Discord server when they were like 17. Those little shits. I had to discipline them for their evil actions. Like, you're endangering everything I'm building! You're in danger. I just say. My brothers are little bastards. They're good guys, though. Modern industry standards are dog shit. Modern industry? Yeah. That's why you gotta... That's why you do gotta just sort of rely on AA, usually in indie. That's why most AAA games I'm not super interested in. Like, some of them are fun, but they're like... Like, I keep finding myself coming back to, like, either games from this era or games, or, like, indie games. Hell, that's why I wanted to become an indie dev. I hate everything! And thank you for your generous donation. Oh, speaking of, that's your first time dono. Join the Discord and get access to the Chamber of Squeakrits. That's the back end. Back end stuff for early access content and stuff like that. Huh. Oh! I hate this. Alright, come on, chat. Come on, come on. Come on, think about it. If I do it right this time, I'm gonna become famous. No, wait, I actually don't want to become famous. What do I actually want? I'm going to become, I don't know. I don't want to live forever either, because then I'd be lonely and sad. Fuck, what would I want? If I could have something now. I want cheesecake. Yes! Nope. Cheesecake was not a good thing to want. How about a blizzard from Dairy Queen? We'll settle for that. Simpler, cheaper. Okay, nope. Okay, no. Too ambitious, too ambitious. Alright, how about one of them Burger King pie things? They're not very good, but it is what it is. Not ambitious enough. Alright, a little bit better than that. Fuck, what's like in between that? I don't know. Burger King's cookies? Nope. Oh, it's just, yeah, just overshooting my goals here. Burger King's cookies aren't very good. Just like Subway's cookies aren't very good.
Very poor.
They're just kind of trash. Okay, you know what? I give up. You know what? I don't. I'm mad. I'm mad! I need to, like, do it right, you know? Slower! Slow. Maybe we just fuck with the DPI on the mouse. Maybe we just fuck with the DPI. That might help. Through the other land.
Great shot, leader.
I did it! Bucket of cheese curds? Oh yeah. Freshly fried cheese curds with a spicy marinara. Oh. Oh, delicious. You can also use ranch too if you want, but I've never tried them with ranch. I know some people do. No! Okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. No, no, no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Relax. Okay, okay. It's over. It's over. Come on, chat. Don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. You've got one goddamn job. Yes!
Direct hit.
Yes! The answer is mess with your mount's sensitivity for these things. Okay, you know what? This one's just gonna be funny, because you know what? I could just...
Deadly and accurate. You should take
Drop it.
yourself professionally.
They're outside the wall now. Like, oh. Hey, you're not welcome in here. I'm like, what?
Thanks, heavenly being. Right, boys, let's get supping.
$5,000 tribute or 50,000 tribute. Not enough to get me anything fancy, but Change of Heart's only worth 5,000 tribute. That's worth 8,000. 7,000. One more town and we'll have 20,000 tribute plus. And as it stands, we have 134,000. Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close. All right. So how we doing? How we doing on this conversion? 1,176. Not bad. We're gonna put a little bath down here, a little spa for, you know, chatfish to swim around in. Okay, we build that road this way. We plan our roads accordingly. A little grid. Okay. And we grab these little houts. Oh, not that one. We grab these little guys, villas, and we smack them down here. Oop. Oh, perfect. Honestly, I really wish EA would add Black and White 2 to Steam. And GOG. And I also wish they'd add workshop support. That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. But I know it's not gonna happen. So fantasy stuff. Oop. They had a dungeon keeper, but they only did that because they had to renew those licenses, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure there was an ulterior motive there. Let's build this little pregnancy statue here. Build one right over here. There. And the people should procreate at a relatively reasonable speed. I don't know. We'll put that down for a little bit of diversity in the building. Oh, just saying, catapults on plus are absolute murdering glass base bass cannons. You can wipe out entire armies with them on high levels. Really? Oh, we're gonna get should I unlock that or should I save for the university? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Also, I gotta mess with my mouse DPI. There we go. Back to normal. Alright. Thank you for the tip. Might try that. I might try that. I might do that again when I start from the beginning again. I'll do that in Discord, so chat, you don't have to see that. I'll just get us back to where we were. Because I don't know if chat wants us to go through tutorial islands again. Because we have to do the tutorial islands to get those tributes. It all adds up. Why are people screaming as if something bad happened? We need to keep building. Do you really think EA would do something nice for fans and customers? I mean, the big thing is that EA, theoretically speaking, on paper, they were acquired by Saudi Arabia, which means that there will be a change in leadership. Now, whether or not that's going to be, you know, fix all the problems, you know, or just be a different new management where it's just the same, who can really say, right? But EA stands on a treasure trove of, like, beautiful IPs. They got Dungeon Keeper, they got the Sims franchise, they got Spore, they've got, you know, Mercenaries. Or wait, no, do they have Yeah, they do have Mercenaries. Because LucasArts games, basically, I think they handed that off to EA. They've got, you know, the Battlefield stuff, they've got Command and Conquer, they got Black and White, they got Dungeon Keeper, I think I said that right, they got Magic Carpet, pretty much all the stuff that Bullfrog had or Westwood had, they own all that, right? Like, think about the movie license games, like Battle for Middle-earth. Man. Welcome to stream, Bear. Bear, I'm not... Welcome to the stream, but I have news for you, my friend. I'm not actually gay. I'm sad that this is a joke that seems to be permeating. And I know we have gay people in our audience, but, like, come on, guys. Like, you know I'm not. I've had girlfriends, literally. And before anybody says that that was like an act, that's not actually an act, my dudes. The only reason why Kibbs doesn't have a lady friend right now is because I'm an indie dev. And I understand that having a significant other, it requires a decent amount of time. Time that I can't afford to have for like a woman or anything like that. I just don't have time for that. I need to actually invest time in streaming and raising money for the studio and working on my game. I have to be dedicated, hardworking. Besides, a relationship like that wouldn't work. Because you need to find somebody, like a partner, that would basically understand what you're working on. Oh shit, they built that fucking Hurricane Wonder. But thank you for your... I'm glad you enjoyed the cooking video. The next one we're working on is a diner-themed one. Where we're gonna make, oh no, we're doing diner theme, and the first video is gonna be the smash burgers, the second video is gonna be making french fries and how to make malts. Like 1950s, 1960s diners. Classic American. I might try some European recipes too, but I'm going to try to teach a lot of our European audience how to make American things. Because some of them are actually pretty interested in the American cuisine. Especially when I explain to them that Chatfish, American cuisine isn't always McDonald's. Like, it is. Okay, how's our population doing? We are exceeding our population by 554 people. What? How are we exceeding it? We have 568. So there is going to be a slight homeless problem in our city. I missed that stream, unfortunately. Is it on the VOD? Yeah, it's not a stream. It's a video. You can check our channel. Go to our channel page and videos. The cooking videos. My second YouTube channel isn't up and operational yet. It'll be some time for that one goes up, as I have to basically produce other videos too for that. I have to do a lot of work. Sometimes I'm like sitting here like, yeah, like I've got like everything under control and I can actually take this some time for myself. Then I realize that there's the second channel, which is itching for content. Tonight I must finish the Smash Burger video and get that script sent to our editor and composer, Robert, for editing, so that we can get the Smash Burger video out, so that next week we can get the fries and malt. And I probably will include a secondary Smash Burger recipe in the second one as well, so that you can get a couple other ideas. Because I made a spicy one, and I made a classic all-American deluxe-style burger, which is like your classic stereotypical burger, you know? It's got veggies, it's got tomatoes, onions, ketchup, and mayo. Classic style. Nothing fancy. Bear donates $14.88. Thank you very much for your generous donation. Don't forget, with a donation like that, you can get your ranks in the Discord server, which is lifetime access to the Chamber of Secrets, which allows you to see stuff early and see stuff behind the scenes as we post it. We just made a post basically detailing some of the progress on our next video, on where that's at. And thank you very much. That helps the channel out tremendously. There are also hashtags you can add to donos. Don't forget about them. That's true. That is true. And if you ever want to apply for a Chatfish Bear, we also have charity fish for people that would like them. Because people over-donated, and so because people over-donated, we have 2 mini Chatfish. We can actually give some away so that people don't have to buy them. And if you can't afford them to, for those who maybe wanted one but couldn't afford to buy one, they're also, you can grab those charity fish. That's what they're for. I want those to be all gone before the year's over. I don't want any charity fish sitting in the queue, so that we've actually produced everything. Okay, a little storehouse over there. We've got a beautiful little farmland down here, don't we? At the entrance to our city. Man, Black and White 2 is just such a goddamn great game. If only this game had multiplayer. But to be fair, like, it's not possible, chat. The multiplayer stuff, as far as I'm aware, is like so undercooked and underdeveloped. Not to mention coding that shit is a nightmare. Imagine the amount of desyncs. Holy schmackarolis. Don't forget. Here, Yui, you're being spicy and you're gonna get me in trouble, you little shit. You're gonna get... I'm not gonna read that. It reminds me of that time I had to tell Strato to be like, Strato, YouTube doesn't care. You, regardless of whatever your ethnicity, are not allowed to say anything. Because YouTube will smack me for it. Smacked me pretty damn hard, too. They smacked me pretty hard last time. No more edgy jokes. No more spicy takes. Just calm and collective Kip, who occasionally swears. Alright? Maybe a little bit too much, but I get that from my old man. It's because he's ex-Marmy, so that's where that comes from. He swore like a freight train. Got me in trouble all the time in school. Okay. We've got a pretty healthy population, I think. Don't we? Yeah. Pretty healthy. Let's see. Our mega city is at 563 people and can afford to maintain approximately 568 at present, which is very good, mind you. Very good indeed. We also got that last migration over there, and that's bolstered our manpower. I just realized that I don't have the correct chat enabled. I'm looking at top chat. Remember, YouTube viewers, to switch to live chat. Live chat is where uncensored chat, so you can actually see everybody. Top chat censors people. Also, Bear gives a generous 5 memberships. Thank you very much. Very generous. We're way ahead of schedule this week. We might actually be within a profit margin. So thank you guys a lot. We actually overshot last week's goal as well, so we actually had profits last week too. Doesn't happen all the time, But that does mean we can stockpile for taxes, which is always a good thing. So that's going to just add to the war treasury for this January's taxes. Oh boy, not looking forward to that. You have been here forever, Bear. And no, I haven't forgotten about you in the slightest. You've got the Conan picture, right? Or it's like a warrior picture. You leave comments on stuff. I look at the comments all the time. I don't always react or message back. Or sometimes I might not hit the little heart button. That's just because I normally glance at them. But when I have time and dedicated time on my breaks, I usually try to respond to comments. It's why you guys notice when I respond on comments, it's usually because I'm waiting for something. Because usually I'm trying to stay 100% productive. I'm either streaming to make money, and if I'm not streaming to make money, I'm hanging out with the audience so that we're building a better community for everybody and the Discord server. And if I'm not there, I'm going to be working on the game script, or I'm going to be working on video scripts. And if I'm not doing those things, I'm going to be working on collab channel material. And if I'm not doing any of those, I'm visiting family, which is the actual luxury time I have. I can only do that a little bit. And if I'm not doing that, guess what I'm doing? I'm sleeping. That has essentially been my life for the last few years. It's a simple life. But it's a good one. Let's see. Our village looks quite nice. I love how cities sprawl in this game, don't you? Like it just sprawls over and how it like emerges. Like if you could almost have like time lapses and replays in this game, it'd be really cool. Though the file size would bloat like a fucking massive amount if it had that kind of stuff. Look at how busy this like metropolis is. There's so many people in our city. I'll never understand the no offendy shtick. What, no offendy? What do you mean? Elaborate. I'm confused. Community, says Dalton. A simple kib life. I remember 90% of Chatfish. There are a few lurkers that have to refresh my memory when they pop by. But I'm actually pretty good. I think I memorized most of you guys. And how can you not? Literally, my entire life is revolving around you guys. It's kind of weird. It should be the other way around. It should be the... What? Why did that person die? Oh, die of old age. Okay, old age. Okay, because we're going to have people dying of old age, this might become a problem. Yes, if you do see dead people in your village, by the way, from old age, they'll create traffic jams. And that's one of the things you have to be careful of. Maybe we should invest in a graveyard. I don't know. No, you know what? Fuck it. Little Bluefish said we should try out the fucking Siege Works. So let's actually try out the Siege Works. Yeah. To hell with it. Spend our points on that. Let's build the siege camp. Let's build a siege. Let's do a battle. Let's do a battle. Alright, so siege shop. Of course I put these rocks over here. Friggin' A. Move those out of the way. Grab that tree, toss that there. Put the siege shop here. Actually, we want to make good use of space. I want to squeeze it tightly to the right. And there's going to be a bit of negative space no matter what. We'll just back it up a little bit. There we go. And now let's whip that building up. I leave and come back. Okay, we'll see you shortly. Frickin' rock fell on our building. Good thing it fell on it before we built. Oh my gosh, you know what? I'm gonna have to delete that because that friggin' rock got in the way. Can't click on it. Get that boulder. There we go. Kid life is stream life. Yep. Well, I kind of always realized as a kid I wanted to be an entertainer. So that, like, as growing up in, like, elementary, I wanted to be like my pa and be a soldier for the longest time. And that disappeared when I saw how the VA treated my dad. And then I was so frustrated, I guess you could say, with how my dad suffers from, like, a lot of chronic pain stuff, and how the VA just didn't seem to want to help. And because of that, it basically made me lose all interest in the military. After that, I wanted to do, like, art and cuisine and cooking. So art and, like, cooking were, like, the two next things of interest for me. It's like, I want to make things that make people happy. And maybe that was part of the Great Recession. I'm not sure, or the recession period, but I'm not entirely sure. And then eventually I was like, I want to make video games, because then my uncle would always visit, and he was super cool, and I always revered him. I looked up to him a lot. And whenever he'd come over, he'd talk about with my dad about working on this game studio stuff for Black Isle. And I was always like, that sounds so amazing. And later, I concept art company called Massive Black. And I was always really interested in video game development because of that. And I started to express interest. He actually was really cool and showed me a bunch of stuff, actually, when it came to game making. And then he invited me to this thing called the Green Light Summit, and I think 2011 or 2012, whenever that was, and I attended the Green Light Summit. I worked with a studio when I was a little kid. It wasn't a big studio, but he got me an in with like a little one, right, to make like Facebook games. And I'll be real, I was a bit disappointed with the Facebook game thing. I was kind of like not very happy about it. I was grateful, but I was not, right? Like, he gave me this, like, massive manual I have. It's underneath my bed somewhere. It's a Neverwinter's 2 manual on how to make different quests and stuff like that, because I think he worked with them, too. I don't remember percent. And he's like, you should look at this and create, like, custom experiences in Neverwinter Nights, too, because you can write stories and stuff like that. He would give me coaching lessons on, like, writing stories, and I'd always check into with him and talk to him a little bit whenever he would visit. And he always, like, spent time with me on that kind of stuff. Just like my old man would actually show a lot of interest in that, too. And I always really, really appreciated that because it meant a great deal to me. He would go out of his way to do these things. And because he did, I really wanted to make video games too. I wanted to do it. I wanted to be like this like rock star, making games, you know, making people happy and stuff like that. And that's always what I wanted to do. And then YouTube became a thing, and YouTube sort of blew up, and I was like, oh my god, I also want to do YouTube as well, because I can play games, and I love playing games. And I can like share the games I like with other people, because I always felt like everywhere I would go, I'd have to explain or introduce people to new things. Like, I'd introduce people to Star Wars, I'd introduce people to Lord of the Rings, I'd introduce people to, like, settings all the time. I introduced, like, my entire school to Warhammer 40k. Like, I introduced, like, a lot of things, because I loved so many settings. And Star Wars and all that stuff. And I was so inspired by those. I wanted to work on them. And I even had my own setting, too, that I was working on for the longest time. And then, you know, then 2013 happened, you know, and things kind of changed. The industry started going in a different direction. Things started falling apart. And things changed, not necessarily for the better, but they changed. And it changed my view on the industry, it changed my view on people. Then the 2016, you know, period happened. We don't talk about politics usually on this channel, but the 2016 elections was divisive because I got into an argument once, and it basically led me to getting burnt bridges, right? Because I'm like, it doesn't matter who you vote for, and I still stand by that. I don't care. It's none of my business. But what does matter to me is that people have a good time. People should be allowed to have escapism, regardless of whatever you believe in. That's important. And so I stuck to those principles, and I maintained that. I want to make games. I don't want to be caught up in whatever, you know, storm is happening. Because my one goal in life is to make people happy. That's it. If I can do that, then that's all that matters. So I disassociated from political things. I disassociated from as many things as possible when it came to that stuff, so I could focus on my craft. I'm going to make people have a good day, and we're going to focus on the games industry, because I want the games industry to be better. There are things I am, quote-unquote, political about, but it isn't candidates. It's how can we make entertainment industry better? How can we make gaming better? How can we make better games? How can we get games like this back? Look at this game. Tell me, chat, is there any strategy game that looks like this? Where you have these epic cities? Now, I guess Mandalords would be the closest thing we have, but it's not even remotely close to the like level of detail of this game. And this game was an unfinished beta, mind you. Look at how expansive it is. We can pan out and just look at these massive vistas. There was a vision behind this game. It may be a flawed vision, but look at it. Really, it is a spectacle. Every game is Warsongish, man. That was my favorite game on Sega. Let me Google that real quick, and I'll tell you if our game's anything like it. Our game is a dream game of my own that I've always wanted to make. I'll tell you if it's related. Never played it, though. Warsong Sega. Warsong Sega Genesis. Looks like an early strategy game from the Sega era. Kind of like a la Fire Emblem, the classic ones, before they became boring. Ah, the Sega Genesis. I absolutely love that era. Here, let me pull it up for you, chat. It was an era of another time. Oh, crap. I forgot how to pull up pictures on stream again. 1 second while I refresh myself how this works. Alright, yeah, so you click on the image thing, like so. You double click that, you click browse file, you go to desktop, and then you grab the picture you want. Where is it? There it is. Okay, take a look at this. Now this is an era way before black and white. Is this the game you're talking about? Warsong? For the Sega Genesis? It even has that Sega seal thing. You remember that, chat, when games would have seals of quality? Official seal of quality. It was like an era in which the industry took pride in it, right? Nintendo had it, Xbox had Platinum Games, PlayStation had what we call greatest hits and stuff like that. Nintendo approved, and Sega seal. And these different seals basically meant that they had quality checking to make sure that the game was of a certain quality, that they could sell with pride. There used to be a time when games would boot up and a studio would say, Westwood Studios proudly presents, and then the music would flare up and then Red Alert 2, Command & Conquer. You know what I mean? I told my team about that, and they're like, that sounds a little arrogant, Kib. We shouldn't write proudly presents. Well, I'm like, of course we're not going to put it on the beta version, but when we're done with our game, let's do that then, when we're finished. And I know we've got years of work ahead of us to really make it perfect. Because it's my dream game. You're damn right it's going to be perfect. And, well, it's going to be as damn good as I can make it. It's like that question that my art director once asked. Or not art director, that art guy once asked. How many games do you want to make before you die? Well, when I thought about it, I was like, as many great games, timeless games as possible. Because I don't want it to be like 80 games, but they're all mid. I want it to be like 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 great games. You know what I mean? As many great games as I can produce. And then, if it's just 1, so be it. Let it be 1. But let it be great. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's a bit arrogant, but I just view it that way. Let's see. Blue says, this game was so incredible optimized. It looks so great even today. Yeah, it's aged beautifully, hasn't it? This is what I talk about. This game didn't chase realism. It's stylistic. It's artistic. And it's absolutely beautiful. Like, yeah, if I scroll into this beach here, you know, that texture looks a little rough around the edges. The polygons of the people, you know, they're a little rough too. But they're very stylistic. And this is why stylism is so important. Because art and style can make a game timeless. Black and White 2 is, what, is it 20 years now? Has it been 20 years? I can't remember if it came out in 2005. I can't remember 100%. But either way, it's damn near close. 2 decades. And this game looks great even by today's standards. You don't need no ray tracing or goofy fucking gimmick things. It's a beautiful game. It's a game with vision. It was inspired. Like, I know I give Peter Molyneux a lot of shit. And I'm mad at Peter Molyneux, and I think a lot of people are. And I don't trust him worth a damn. But the team at Lionhead really did have a vision here, didn't they? I've never seen anything like this game, by the way, in all my years of playing games. And it breaks my goddamn heart. But yeah, in regards to that Sega game, I don't know if our game is like that. Our game is a turn-based tactics role-playing game, so it's got 2 different combat modes, right? Technically 3 different modes of the game. One, when you're going around talking to characters. One, there's a tactical combat mode where you can shove characters around, stab them, fight them, do stuff like that, cast spells. And then the third mode is called the warfare mode. That's where you can fight with big armies on maps. But usually when it comes to that, that's a big thing, like a pivotal decision. Alliances were made. You know, houses were negotiated with. You know, troops were rallied. There was a lead up. There were skirmishes leading up to this, and it leads to a big siege and confrontation. There's sort of heightened tensions. Our game is very much a classical RPG. Sort of CRPG with Eastern inspirations. There we go. Oh, I got donos to read. Sorry, I was so caught up in talking and blabbering. And Redact me donates $5 says tyrannical enforcement of neutrality. Otherwise, the golden rule is be good and have fun. Only lay into those deserving that have already been Richard. Remember when devs thanked you for playing? I remember. Yeah. I mean, why not? Why not be grateful? The one thing I am envious of games like this, and who wouldn't be, right? This game has a dedicated fandom that has never wavered in over 2 decades. Technically longer, right? And this game, they had gotten no support, no love from the publisher or developer whatsoever. Well, the developer's dead, but the publisher's still alive, EA, right?
Which developer?
Oh, you scared the shit out of me! Fuzzy!
Good.
Oh, you scared me! I about had a fucking heart attack! Oh my god. Which publisher? This game was published by Electronic Arts.
No, the developer you were talking about.
Oh, the developer? The guys that made Fable. Lionhead Studios.
Yeah. Ah, that one.
They made 2 big games, Fable and Black and White. They pretty much ditched Black and White and abandoned it for Fable because it printed a lot of money, basically. It's sort of like Bungie with what we call Marathon and Myth. Like, those are beautiful games from a different era. Wait, did he just die? Oh, no, he's sleeping. Okay. I just thought he was dying. My cow. Okay, what was I going to do?
The entire area look all black and barren.
So Chatfish made me commit genocide on the previous island. Because of the genocide thing. Yeah, so we're slowly turning good. Very slowly. I don't know how else to turn glid faster other than, like, doing migration things. Because, like, I don't know. Like, getting these guys to migrate is going to be nightmarish. 7,000 impressionists required to migrate. 10,000 for them. Oof. What about
That's
this?
feasible right here.
3,667. This one's possible. And like this one, I don't want to know. It's probably like 20,000. Oh, it's only 4,000. Okay, if we focus it down, we might be able to do it. Now this is probably big. Yeah, that's 26,000. Oof, that's big. Little Bluefish says, that's why I took the story of the game. I had support from part of the community to continue and give a deserved ending to the franchise. Even if it is a mod, I'm working almost every day on this. You're very passionate. That's actually really inspiring. But when you're one day done with this, definitely consider exploring game development. Just something I think you should consider. Because when working on mods, now I will say that game development is different. It's a lot different. And when modders jump from, modding to game making, it can be whiplashy. Because you see some modders, they don't quite make it. But I do think that you've learned a great deal with this game. And you've really accentuated parts of it. Besides the bugs. Let's ignore the bugs. Because the bugs are entirely due to my installation. I fucked it up a little. But that's okay. We'll fix that up in a jiffy. Okay, what was I doing? Building buildings. But yeah, good job on working with the community. And honestly, that's actually really cool. Because I do believe you're right. No one's going to continue this game. It's kind of one of those things that's kind of going to be abandoned. It's like, for example, you remember Supreme Commander? Or Total Annihilation? They're never going to get games again. So what happened? Well, the community made Beyond All Reason, right? They built their own custom game. A different sector of that community that made Beyond Reason made Forged Alliance Forever, a overhaul mod that keeps the multiplayer community alive. And another section of that community went on to make Sanctuary Shattered Suns, a game that's in development and on Steam, an upcoming real-time strategy game. And that's because they were passionate. They loved the franchise. They didn't give up on it. You still see that for other franchises too, like Fallout, right? Fallout got its spiritual successors. Having a hard time speaking today. Like, great example, Undertale. No, sorry. I'm gonna hang myself. I'm sorry. I meant to say Underrail. Oh my god, I just insulted those devs. Oops. Underrail, you know what I mean? Sorry. Sorry.
Wasteland.
Wasteland, yes. Wasteland. Actually, no, Wasteland was the original, historically. Wasteland came first, then came Fallout. Wasteland was published under Electronic Arts. The developers of Wasteland lost the rights to it, so they went and made they made Fallout. My brain scattered. They made Fallout 1, And then they made Fallout 1, but Interplay didn't want to finance it. So Interplay was like, I don't know about this, and I'm not going to give you money. So they basically pushed it out with little funding that they did internally because it was a passion project. Then Interplay saw money come in, and Interplay just threw cash at them. So Fallout 2's budget expanded quite a bit. But again, it also suffered from being rushed again. So it wasn't as rushed as the first one, but it was not fully well developed. And I will say that the GURP system is... This is my personal critique, but like... The GURP system is not the best RPG system, in my opinion. It may work for certain pen and paper stuff, but when you make an RPG, you can't just make a pen and paper and then make it into a video game. You need to actually... How do I put it? Pen and papers don't translate always well into video games. Sometimes you have to just make an RPG. That's like Owlcat's RPGs. Like, Owlcat's RPGs aren't very good. And that's due to the fact that they don't really understand... Like, they're fun, but they're not good games, if that makes sense. And that's down to the fact that pen and paper systems don't convert well into video games, always.
They tried to make them real time. They've tried to make some of them real time, and no, you don't turn a turn-based system into real time. No.
Put some food in there. Let's see. Blue Cat X says, in fact, some people said Black and White 2 plus expansions are very much like Black and White 3. And when I heard that, I just kept going until I finished this big project. And yes, the game is abandoned, sadly. I mean, man, if I was in charge of EA, I would throw probably you into a studio and be like, all right, you're gonna get trained on how to lead people, and you're gonna fucking make a game, you little shit, and you're gonna make this new franchise. Because yeah,
and it's gonna be done right this time.
I would almost say somebody should show this to EA, but like, honestly, I wouldn't trust EA. Trust me. I feel like they would just abuse you.
Wait until the new owners come in.
Well,
at least.
Don't trust them off the bat. Remember, actions and merit speak louder than words. The best way to judge a new publisher or developer under new management is see what they do, right? That's the big thing. Be cautious. Because look at what happened to that one fan animator for the Warhammer 40k community that made that Astartes videos. He got absolutely...
Well, let's be fair, GW.
Yes, but that is GW, right? Imagine, now Blue Cat made this mod, right? So, Blue Cat is a creative. If you take Blue Cat and you toss him into a GW situation, what are they going to do? They're going to muzzle him, and he's basically going to probably become disillusioned with the entire IP. Why would he become disillusioned, you asked? Well, imagine if something you love turned against you and basically became vile. His passion is going to be probably drained. It's going to be a test on anyone's willpower, right? And that's what happened to the Astartes dev. He worked very hard, and then when he finally got into the thing he revered, they treated him poorly. And because they treated him poorly, well, now he doesn't really want to work on that anymore. Now he's working on new stuff, but it's why you treat people with respect. You know what I mean? You have to.
Yeah, it'll probably be about a year or 2 years before we see results or how things are going to turn out. My previous comment mentioned Ubisoft complaining about people are buying less games. Yeah, my comment on that, if you actually look into the data, they're buying less AAA games.
That's true.
You also see some generational trends where a lot of Gen Z is, well, they see a lot of AAA garbage, and they're either going free to play or smaller to AA to indie, and in gross amount, in terms of gross value, yeah, it's gonna be less money into AAA's pockets. And yeah, it may be less money overall spent, but it means other developers are gonna get better returns that don't need those bloated budgets. So Ubisoft is technically right, but also technically wrong at the same time.
Yeah. That's true. Let's see what Chaffish are saying. Owlcat decided that they'd take the pen and paper number crunching autism sim that is Tabletop Pathfinder and add the same level of obfuscated complexity to the interactive video game. It sucks, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know that. I can explain a little bit of that because I could beat the Wrath of the Righteous. Because I beat Wrath of the Righteous, and I had some friends help me with a guide. Now, you have to look up what is an adventure path, because that's important to understand the full context of Wrath of the Righteous. Think of such as a framework or a blueprint for Owlcat's building, giving you a scenario to do a D&D campaign in. Wrath of the Righteous is the hardest of the hard, where it is specifically designed to make the pen and paper min-maxing crowd sweat and fail. They had to make that into a playable video game that meant that that more people other than that hardcore crowd have to enjoy, and Pathfinder on top of that is, if I recall correctly, 3.5 I was told 3.5 edition, but again, much more complicated and in-depth. It is not baby's entry into pen and paper systems. It is very difficult by design. That is why it's very inaccessible to a lot of people. Some of the boss fights in that game, especially if you go for the secret ending, are just, nightmarish. Absolutely nightmarish.
Now, the one thing I will say that I am looking forward to is Owlcat Games is working on a new RPG game. It's for the Expanse universe, right? And it's going to be not based on a pen and paper system. Thank God. Let's see. GW, I think, actively hates their fans and creators. It lines up with their actions. Yes, that is sadly true. There's a couple companies out there where they're just super anti their fans because they're threatened by them, which is like, why? They could literally, they're helping you. Like, even Bethesda, and I don't like Bethesda, they understand the value of their fans. Oh, what's this? Well, when I finish the whole plus, says Blue Cat, is about, plus it is about 3 expansions needed to finish the story. I would end up making more maps for Black and White 1 skirmishes, as I made a map pack for some time ago. Look at us this, but it would be nice to get into game development. It is. If you want, I can actually give you some pointers on it. But if you want to know about indie stuff, I can't really help about like AAA though, because I'm an indie dev. I run Battle Damage Studios. I'm the director. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a big shot.
Maybe you have the game industry.
That's what chat calls me, as because they think they're funny, but no.
And they know what annoys you.
Alright, unfortunately, there's a bit of a weird pathfinding thing going on here.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh, they got through.
It's fine.
Oops. Well, speaking of, I should get more troops. But yeah, getting into games development, regardless of whatever you do, just remember, the most important lesson I can impart, in my opinion, is it's okay to fail. If that makes sense. Like, just bounce back up and never, as a gamer, never let ego get to your head. Ego is something to always be aware of and conscious of. Ego is evil. Ego is vile. Ego is basically...
a few games that have fallen due to the leadership having much ego and not being able to take critique or readjust or just any number of things.
Yep. So just be aware of that evil thing called ego, where ego just overconsumes people and it makes them blind to critique or criticism. But never be, yeah, it's a balance, right? You also need to have a vision of what you want to make, but you also need to be willing to be flexible to respond to critique, right? And your success, like if you do really good, can get your head. I mean, it happens for YouTubers too, by the way. Like sometimes a YouTuber will do something and then they let that ego get to their head and it happens and they have the downfall arc and we all know how that goes, right? It might happen to me. I may like go on about like how this works, but I don't actually know what's going to happen to me if that happens, right? Same thing could happen where you reach that point, you do that thing, and then turns out you weren't ready for it either. It's just important to remember things like that. But also stick to your vision, right? Don't let your criticism overly adjust your vision. But never stray too far from promises. Look at Peter Molyneux for that shit. He strayed pretty damn far.
You need to stay practical, that's the important thing.
Peter Molyneux also promised so much. Yeah, stay practical. And if you do want to be ambitious and make big games and do the impossible, don't let people tell you that you can't. This is something that I noticed when I first wanted to get into making my game. Everyone told me what I would do would be impossible. Yet here I am doing it, right? So the big thing you have to remember with that being said, remember, you can do it. But just understand what it is you're attempting to do. How ambitious are you going to be? Is this like your dream game? Right? If it's your dream game, take the time you need. Don't let people pressure you into like goals and stuff that are untenable, right? Like, oh, we need to get a combat prototype out this year. Okay, will I do that? And our custom engine will not have the shader and renderer and the compiler working at all. And because I did that, my programmer now basically pumped out what I told him to, but you know, without actually giving him the time to develop those core systems. And so now we've just put out something on unstable and unshaky grounds. Take time to bake what you want to make. And don't let pressure bombard you. You know what I mean? Most
So
devs I
very
know are
cool
pretty good.
in Siege Engine.
Yes, this is how you actually take them down. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about what that thing is doing. Let's back off. Because they're going to trick me into going next to those archers. And I'm going to get moitered. Okay, get these archers following. Oh my god, that thing friggin' murdered my dudes.
Okay. Well, unless he does.
Hey, you weren't kidding.
Yeah, I can.
Those catapults are pretty damn deadly. See, I was waiting to see that in effect. Oh, it's
Yeah,
burning.
so. Yeah, seeing that boulder break apart, I can see the splash.
Oh my god, it's... Okay. They're much more intimidating. In vanilla, they were kind of like lame duckish. Oh god, maybe I'm out of range.
Let's move it. Let's go. Attacking. Come on. Advance.
Oh god. Genuinely terrifying. Genuinely terrifying.
Do archers or melee? Look, maybe archers would be better at taking those down. It's
not
following
sure.
you.
I'll tell this army to go deal with it. I hate these catapults. I hate these catapults. Oh boy, don't kill a lot of my dudes, please. Ooh. You know, catapults are actually lethal. Because in the base game, the only thing they were useful for was knocking over walls, which made them kind of sadly not worth building. Because
I say the creature.
you could just use your creature for that, so you wouldn't actually need to, you know? It's just, like, okay, well, it's what it is. Actually, you know what? Let's be cautious. Let us attack these walls. Now, the only thing, my only complaint about the warfare in this game, and that's something no modder can fix, in my opinion, you'd have to be insane, you have to recode the entire thing, is the interfacing. The interface, because how it works, you have to get your archers to follow this, right? Because you link them, so they do that. And I can also attach my creature by doing this, and I can tell my army to be linked to him. But that's always careful with that. Also, you'll notice that the standard changes to reflect which unit's actually leading the other unit. It gets a little eagle standard. Just little things.
Let's go.
Is there control grouping? I don't think so. I don't think so, Chatfish. Picklefish says, nah, pull out Total Warhammer. Just make spaghetti code nonsense that barely works and breaks when you blink at it. Gotta make those shareholders happy. Numbers must go up. Yeah, that's the problem with Total Warhammer. They didn't let the game develop, and also the engine itself for the Warscape engine it's got problems. Games can be made good in it, but it takes a considerable amount of time to do so. I mean,
They have to fix so many legacy problems that date back to its original inception in Empire.
the best Warscape engines on the Warscape engine, in my opinion, I don't know if you guys share it, is like the top two are like Shogun 2 and Napoleon Total War. And then after that, then it's like, you know, Three Kingdoms or something. Three Kingdoms or
Yeah, I agree with that. Even though I never played Three Kingdoms, you can easily tell it's more mechanically in-depth than most Warscape games, including Warhammer.
Look,
Which, funny enough, it looks like...
Go ahead.
It looks like the Bulgarian studio is struggling to fix Warhammer 3 as, after they broke... Well, granted, they knew they needed to fix the Lizardmen and the Tomb Kings, but it looks like, there's a re-knife done into it. The British studio forced them to release a patch without fixing that, so yeah. It's like the Bulgarian studio is trying, but even they, who actually care about polishing a product, we saw with Pharaohs, even if I had problems with some of that game, you can tell they are legit trying, and there was ideas in there. Still doesn't change the fact that you have 2 expansions. I'm not calling them sequels at this point. Screw no Grave Assembly. Those are expansions. You have a base game and 2 expansions, and 8 years of spaghetti code to fix, on top of more spaghetti code of Warscape. That is not easy, even for a small Bulgarian studio. If you ask me, honestly, if I had my ideal, I would just grab Total War Warhammer and just rebuild something from the ground up.
I mean, at this point, I think it's... How to put it? I think it's best to just move on from Total Warhammer and then revisit that in like a decade.
Yeah, my ideal, just do your own fantasy universe and actually, with a better foundation, new engine, and do fantasy nonsense there.
I would also caution against doing your own fantasy setting unless you intend to actually write it. Because the big thing is that don't just make a setting because no one else is. Make sure you have a vision first. That's what usually sets apart a game that establishes itself or a setting that establishes itself. You have to have a vision. If you don't really have a vision yet, it's okay to take time to get inspiration. Just take the time. Oh shit!
That which I'm fine with.
Run away.
It's just most other fantasy options. I don't want that. I don't trust Microsoft on a Warcraft Total War because Microsoft handles things and Modern Blizzard. And maybe they could do a Lord of the Rings Total War. I think that would be the most practical option. But even still, the rights for that I think are under the Embracer Group, and I don't trust the Embracer Group, who are soon to be renamed to Fellowship Entertainment.
Ready to go. Kill every one of them. Let's go. Going now.
Which means unless they find some other indie or AA fantasy universe to help out.
No prisoners.
The warfare in this is actually really satisfying. I love the warfare in this. This is what I wanted Total War to become. Because what's great about this is that there are multiple castles. Like, if you could just add, like, a couple things like siege towers and some more siege mechanics and, like, sappers and stuff, this would be a beautiful thing.
The maps are far more interesting than anything Grave Assembly's actually done.
I would say that the combat's relatively basic. There's no morale system or anything like that. It's just, they'll kill until they kill each other. But it feels more satisfying.
Yes.
Ready to go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think that tiger's coming.
Mobilize the armies. Stem the Greek tide at once.
Is that wall closed? No. What do you mean you can't get there? Oh my god, did I accidentally put those things in the way? Hold on, cow, hold on! Oh, it's D, Locky.
Yeah, Telfish. That's one of my main critiques. The army, your units you get to recruit are based on the general, and I think they lower the army size also, or the amount of unit cards you can have, which I didn't like either.
Ready to go. Immediately.
Okay, how are we doing on that migration push? 1,223. 2017.
Blue Cat says catapults can mop the floor with everything except for creatures, but you need to level them up. Maybe destroy shiny enemy houses.
Enemy houses? Oh yeah, I guess they do give XP. Does the cow make milk? Asks little fucking Giggles. I don't know. I don't think so.
You can find out yourself.
He's like, what?
Feel free to try to milk it.
Giggles milking session. When?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that's pretty good. We're gonna move our catapults forward. Alright, how are we doing on troopers? Do we have more males in town? Our max pop is 762. Not bad. Our goal is to just keep killing enemy troops.
Do they have any of those Doomsday Wonders that convert your troops?
No, but they do have one Doomsday Wonder. It's a Hurricane Wonder. Spawns a hurricane.
Which means taking the fight all enemy castle is going to be a pain.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll use it in defense. I've never stormed it when it's charged, and I don't know if it is fully charged. But I'm trying to push towards
the main city right away.
Yeah, I'm going to push for the main city, because my goal is to... If this attack can at least break through those walls, then the future attacks won't have to break through. Because we've already breached this defense here. Can you go through here?
You're not get through.
You can't. Just tear down that gate.
Let's just try to get, I guess.
Our armies are continuing to push upwards, which is good.
Yeah, you just flat out outnumber any units they sent out.
Let's go. Onwards. Ready to go.
Because we need to tear down these walls here, and then we continue to push up here. Man, the military system in this game is actually really cool. I like it.
I like ones with population systems that you have to actually manage.
Yes, because the cool thing about Warfare in Black and White is that if you actually kill the people, it actually affects their economy. Not is their economy affected, it's like a risk thing. So it's like, when you take men out of your population, that's less people producing stuff in your city. They're actually out there now fighting. Okay, you got it? Good job.
Yeah, actually makes developed cities extremely valuable so that you can actually recover should your army get destroyed.
And whenever you do damage to an enemy city, it feels really rewarding because you've absolutely hampered their economy. Like, we can watch their manpower slowly go down, because as their population goes down, because it has to be converted into troops on the top left. Oh, you can't see that because I put the dono bar there. But basically what it shows is 580 people and 309 warriors.
Yeah, it's why I like always like Europa, because of actual population, and if you invest in population growth, well, that's going to benefit in the long run. It's why I always also like Rome Total War is some of the Rome Total War systems that Medieval 2 never carried over with. To my frustration. Yes, I never liked the idea of just endlessly doing human wave tactics, especially Warhammer, where you could just endlessly build stacks and just whittle down the enemy with a wave.
What the fuck? I didn't even see my catapult go up there. Get back here, you little goober.
We will avenge your death on our
Kill those guys on that side of that wall. No creature, get out of there. Don't actually fight that. Oh, nice. It leveled up. It now shoots a flaming catapult. That's actually really good because it clears the dudes at the top of the wall, by the way.
Yeah, catapults on the enemy wall stuck.
Is it?
Oh.
Okay, just being a bit finicky.
Yeah.
Creatures healing our boys. What the heck? Why has that got that weird line there? Huh? Oh, don't back off. Get out of there, monkey. Or you're not a monkey. I mean cow. I mean cow.
Monkey. You mean monkey. Admit it.
Monkey. I had a game for the PS1 where you got power-ups and the game would say monkey all the time. It was very annoying. We're continuing to siege them.
Pickle Father says, one thing that makes the combat in this game great is how it takes place on the same map you build your settlement on.
Yeah.
The loading screen leading to a miniature play area here. I didn't mind the Rome Total War system as it gives you more grand strategy. Light grand strategy mechanics. I'm mostly talking about the old games for Empire management, but obviously there's a lot of good in Black and White system. Also, that unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna get any real new games on it anytime soon.
Let's go.
I blame Peter Molyneux on that entirely.
Yeah. The Black and White franchise was like the only god genre left. I mean, the other big one was like Populous.
I don't think I played that.
Populous is a bit more simplistic. He made Goddess, and oh, Goddess is terrible. It had cool ideas, but it was not very good. We're gonna have a cow fight the tiger.
Creature. While your archers pepper him at the same time.
We're almost to their main city. Moo Moo. Our Moo Moo could use some food. He's a little hungry looking.
Mythic says, what I would really love for CA to do a generic fantasy Total War, but focus on improving the engine and the mod making tool so people and make full conversion mods a lot easier. What kind? Yeah, I think Gibbs has pointed out what kind of generic fantasy universe that still requires running and fleshing out. Hence, they're probably better off going for, say, Token Total War and Token setting.
Either Tolkien or Warcraft. It's gonna be one of the big fantasy IPs.
We do know that they got a director position to manage fantasy, which obviously they're gonna have another fantasy game lined up. No Total War fanboys. It's not 40K.
Oh, I killed my own fucking dude. I shot him in the back. I didn't know there was friendly fire. Fuck. I was like, wait, am I killing my creature?
We're having plenty of beef tonight.
Try to save just in case. Oh, mod. I mean, don't worry. Like if it breaks, like I'll just redo it. It's not a big deal. No biggie.
We already have fun, so.
My cow's dead, though.
Why not poke at that city to the right, just in case, even if it's only a little damage?
Oh well.
Actually, I don't know. Will they send armies from that city? It's probably big enough.
They might.
Yeah, that's the reason why I say maybe poke at it a little bit, destroy a house or two.
Oh, I will. But I'm going to focus on those walls first. Because if I can break open the walls to this city, then it'll be easier to get back up here. Because now, if this is our first wave, and our first wave has been this successful, we breached the first wall down here, we breached this wall here, and if we can breach the main wall to enter their city, that'd be ideal.
Yeah, surprisingly, the other enemy cities haven't sent any waves yet, but they're probably still recovering from the ones they sent at you. Oof.
Just gotta tear down their shitty. They're shitty.
Yeah, I think if I were to put my money on a fantasy universe, I would say Lord of the Rings, just because I don't trust Microsoft in World of Warcraft right now. Even though it would be a fascinating universe, I mean, mostly because I'm a big fan of the Lich King and the Scourge. When they were good.
Let's head out. Stay with me. Ready. At once. Going now.
Kill them.
Let's go. Stick together. Come on, lads.
We're gonna keep killing those boys on that wall.
They use ranged weapons to great effect. Our wall is breached.
Nice. Uh-oh, they're building troops.
Move. Going now.
I do like when the walls get blasted down. Also, this game actually has simulated physics for the wall's destruction. I just realized that.
Yeah. Yeah, sort of assembly. This game is more advanced than your modern engine. I know I'm exaggerating, but still. Oof. Creature's back up.
Yes, he's being cranky.
Will destroying the creature pen slow that down?
I believe the creature will still reanimate. Oh shit. That's a problem. Run, little catapult, run! He's gonna kick you. There we go. Oh my god, I think we got them.
We will avenge your death.
Honorable warriors. Or get those 7 samurai. The 7 samurai, as the game called it earlier.
Is it one of the cities turned to you on the left? Oh wait, no, that's your main city. I forgot.
Yeah, but my city's down there, down the hill. Or down the mountain. It's a mountain, it's not a hill. Can you res the cow? Yes, our cow comes back.
Ready to go. Charge.
Destroy those buildings.
Kit, Semper asks, Kibbs, when comes cooking video?
Cooking video is gonna come soon. I actually spent more time researching the lore for, well, the lore. Yeah, pretty much the lore as to how smash burgers became a thing. And so I had to look that up, and I traced it back to American Diners. That was the easy part. And then I just went and looked up some fun factoids about it. And I had to basically prepare it. And then I also learned about a different way to make a smash burger than I normally do. So I'm going to try that tonight to see if that's a better way. And then I'm going to update the cooking stuff. I've got the original pictures from the previous cooking night all prepared. But I might replace it, because I'm trying to make the best food that I possibly can. If Chatfish make the weeklies, I try to make it good. I'd rather take a little while and be perfect.
Semper also says, back to bullying Indio.
You mean Slutty-O. He's like, damn, he's a little slut.
Luca says, try using catapults to kill soldiers if they're in range.
Do catapults do friendly fire? Because I'm worried about them killing my boys. Honorable warriors. Just keep smacking their walls down. Oh shit.
Oh god.
Surprise, motherfucker. I don't know if I'm doing that right.
I don't know if you're taking this right away. Oh, one spot. And that creature's back up.
You know, I forgot to cancel them and order them to fight. That's okay. We're wearing them down. It's attrition. Attrition warfare. Are my people actually starving? I think they are.
This is a dark day for our people.
Okay, we need to build up new armies. 120.
I think your population starving may have slowed that down a little bit.
It might have had a roll. But on the bright side, the death of those armies will help free up food.
I think your creature got defeated.
No, he's right there. He killed theirs.
Oh. So.
I think my cow's actually better at fighting. He should have a lot of experience. Oh fuck, I hesitated.
Says, catapults don't friendly fire. Oh, that's good news.
Okay. Because I was reluctant on having them fire at all, because I was worried they would, like, wipe out an entire column of my men. No!
No, this is
No!
not total war.
No! No! Creature, quick, save me. No, wrong button! I'm panicking! I'm panicking! You want to live forever? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, they saved her catapult. Oh. Nice. Oh god, they're shooting flaming arrows. I think my catapult's toast. Oh, it did crash. Bit sad.
Good thing you saved.
Well, time to cover screen for a second, because I gotta open stuff again. Actually, looking at the time, it's 7:18 p.m. We should pop in the Discord for the after stream hangout, I think. It is.
Yeah.
It is that time. All right. Well, that way I can use this as an excuse to reinstall the mod. All right, chat. So what I'm gonna do is reinstall the mod. So next time when we stream this, it's gonna be fixed. It'll be a little bit better. So we'll see you. Well, I mean, there wasn't hardly any problems, honestly. So we'll be popping in the Discord. Link is in the description if you'd like to join us. And if not, we will see you in tomorrow's stream. Take care and have a great night, chat. Goodbye.